blue, the gold, the red. There's everything about it I love the stars. Because if I didn't look over to the right to see that beautiful graph, I said, put up that graph, please. If I didn't look over to the right, I wouldn't be here with you tonight, and that would be a very terrible thing. What a beautiful thing. Think of it, Uncle Sam. Immigration saved my life. Think of it. Immigration saved my life. No, it's great. Well, thank you. And thank you. I sleep with that pace. Every night I go to bed with it. Say, darling, it's time to go to bed. Let's go. What a beautiful sight. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Great job that you were able to get it so fast. I didn't think we were going to be using it. I didn't think I was going to use it in Butler. It was just, I always use it at the end. If I use it, I only use it. You would know, you go to every damn rally, right? Use it every rally. And he makes a lot of money. I think he's probably an accountant. He's a CPA. He's a genius, but he goes to every rally. But, right, I rarely use it, but when I use it, it's always on my left, and it's always at the end of the speech. This time I just thought of it. As you can see, I don't use the teleprompter too much. Isn't it nice to have a president that doesn't have to use the teleprompter? Isn't that nice? Right? It's really nice. Thank you very much. By the way, we had a rally in Lee's part of the woods out on Long Island, and that was unbelievable. We filled up where the Islanders play and the Nets were playing. They used to play there, a big, like a Madison Square Garden type arena. We filled it up. We could have filled it up 3 times. It was an amazing, just less than a week ago, right? That was great. Lee was there. Kamala has illegally flown in more than 500,000 migrants, right when she was saying, no, we don't want to do that. And she's got, these guys actually want these people in our country. It's not even believable. Working with left-wing nonprofits to inundate Pennsylvania communities, changing the character of small towns and villages all over our country and changing them forever. They will never be the same. They will never be. Do you think Springfield will ever be the same? I don't think. The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get them the hell out. You have to get them out. I'm sorry. To get them out. Can't have it. Can't have it. They've destroyed it. It's terrible. It's terrible to say, and it's a tough thing to do. You know, you're going to take in some murderers and things, and you'll put them on the planes and the buses, and you're going to start doing it. Dwight Eisenhower holds the record. Believe it or not, he was a moderate kind of a guy, General Eisenhower, president, and he has the record. He couldn't stand people pouring in.
He's a New Yorker. At the end of the day, he's a New Yorker. He's one of the guys
into our country, and he took a lot and took them out. He's very strong on that. And we have to be strong. We have no choice because this is not sustainable by any country. There's no country that can do this. I mean, what were they thinking when they did it? What were they thinking? This is like, who would allow men to play in women's sports? Well, this is bigger. This is bigger.
Hey, Trump, watch the shaming of men who identify as women. But yeah, right now he's addressing the immigration crisis, all the crime, all the issues. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden essentially are the reasons the borders are wide open. So he's addressing this is a key point that a lot of Americans have, you know, worries and concerns about.
But it's the same thought. Who would allow? We're allowing open borders where millions of people that we have no idea who they are, where they come from. We don't know if they're murderers, if they're killers. Many are murderers, though, because prison populations are being released into our country. And these are tough people. They're tough people, and they're vicious, evil people in many cases, and we can't, we can't have.
And they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats. Don't forget that. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. I don't know that for a fact. He said it. He said it, not me.
But it's very tough because we'll take one young woman with 2 children and they'll put them in a bus to take them back to some country, and it'll be put in the fake news, and it'll be a terrible story. It's terrible. And the whole country will turn against it. It's a very tough thing to do. We have to do it carefully. But we have to get murderers and drug dealers and all these people that are coming into our country. We have to get them out of here. It's not sustainable. And not far from here, the 4,000 person town of Charleroi. Do people, Charleroi. In Charleroi, Pennsylvania, has seen a 2,000% increase in the population of their town. Do you know that, right? They have has your town changed slightly? Where are you from, Charleroi? Put up, okay, good. I just took a picture with that handsome guy. So would you say your town has changed just a little bit over the last couple of months? It's like, is it a different place? Totally different place? It's what? It's completely different. Where are the other people that started screaming about Charleroi? Where are they? Okay, has your beautiful town changed? Yes.
Link says no Trump.
You can't do it.
African and all her support.
80%, think of it, of the capital, and it's composed of lawless gangs. We're not gonna do this. All of the gang members, MS-13, they're being brought into our country because Venezuela doesn't want it. Remember this. Venezuela has sent their criminals into our country, has emptied their jails, not fully. They've still got people, but I don't know why, because I would have been worse than him. I would have emptied it. If I ran one of those countries, Honduras, any of them, even Mexico to an extent is doing it, and they shouldn't be doing it at all because they're getting rich off of us. They're getting rich. They shouldn't be doing it at all. They're going to stop immediately.
Yeah, guys, the cartel, as well as the Mexican police, all immigrants who come through there, Venezuela, Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, they're essentially extorting them. In order to get to the American border, they're extorting them, basically taxing them. In order, you guys want to get to the American border, you guys want to cross the border, you got to pay us in order to do it. So cartels, Mexican police, I'm sorry to say, I travel to Mexico. I love the people of Mexico, but the Mexican police are the dirtiest police in the world. You guys are filthy. I was put in a Mexican jail for 3 days, basically because a girl that I was with insulted this cop. So they're dirty, they're filthy, and they're probably making a hell of a ton of money off of all the illegals coming in through the country, through Mexico to get to the United States border. They're making a hell of a lot of money off of them.
But so many of these countries, I would do it. If I were the president of one of these countries, and they're all smart, street smart people, I would have had them all. I don't know why Venezuela doesn't, but they have a lot of the jail population in our country. They probably couldn't get enough buses and planes. That's probably the only reason. But they're dumping jail populations, the criminals of the street, into our country. And there's only one thing that can happen, and it's really bad. And it's happening, and now you see it. And I said this 3 years ago when I heard about it. I said, this is only going to be bad. Think of the cruelty Kamala Harris is inflicting on the people of Pennsylvania. You live in a small town your whole life. You pay your taxes. You really are exemplary. You pay everything. You do everything. You love your town. You love your country. You know the town so well by name, you're just so proud of it. And suddenly she flies in thousands and thousands of migrants from the most dangerous places on earth, and they deposit them right smack in the middle of your community. And you're a nice person, and you want to be politically correct. I see it. I see it very much in the cities, like the governor of Colorado. The guy's a real stiff, but he's up talking. And he says, well, these are fine people. He doesn't want to say
Definitely agree.
that they have AK-47s and they're taking over large portions of real estate. He doesn't want to say it. They want to be politically correct. It's happening in all of these towns that we're talking about because the mayors are afraid, and they're afraid politically too. They don't know, am I supposed to say this is good, or am I supposed to say, and Democrat mayors, every one of them is saying it's a wonderful thing, and not one of them believes it, but they're afraid to go against the stupid party that's in Washington. So now your schools can teach because the majority, they can't teach because the majority of students don't speak the language. The housing market is destroyed. Crime is rampant. The jobs are taken by migrants illegally imported to our countries. Your school classes, you can't get in. You can't get into your hospitals. Nobody can get into the hospitals. They're driving to hospitals 300-400 miles away. The media is desperate to stop us from having this conversation. The fake news, look at all of them. They have a lot of people. Oh, they have some of the big ones. They have some of the big ones. Wow, oh, that's very impressive. They have some good ones too. But that's exactly why we must have this conversation. We have to have it because the media doesn't want to talk about it. You know, they don't want to do anything that's going to embarrass Kamala because I don't know why. Number one, the country's going to die. They're going to die. They're already dying to a large extent. But if I get elected, they're going to do much better because we get higher ratings. We get the high, you know, Greg Gutfeld got the highest ratings in the history of his show. And think of it, the number one show of the night, including networks. Nobody knows that. And maybe I think the number one show of the week. No, but they'll do much better, but they don't realize that. They haven't realized that yet. This isn't an attack on any group of people. It's common sense. We're really talking about, you know, we're the party of common sense. We're conservative. All that's just, we are the party of common sense. That's what we are. That's what we are. We want to have strong borders, great education, school choice. Does everybody like school choice? We want to move the Department of Education. We're ranked at the bottom of the list, the worst. We spend more money per pupil than any other country by far. And yet we're at the bottom of the list. Out of 40, we're ranked about number 40. And I'm going to close the Department of Education and move education back to the states. And we're going to do it fast. Maybe I'll have you do that. I'll use Lee. Maybe I'll have you. You can do it. That's not too easy. We'll get somebody great. We'll get Lee Zeldin is here with us tonight. I think that's the job for Lee. Or Vivek.
I wanted to do a poll, but they're not letting me do it. I can't do a poll for you guys.
Well, we'll get somebody. We like Vivek. We need somebody with a lot of energy, a lot of strength, energy, and intelligence. But it takes centuries to build a unique...
What's my opinion, Jay Steele? Like somebody said earlier, the lesser of two evils. I like the fact that with one candidate, you can't really tell when they're lying. You can tell because they don't keep the lies good. But with one candidate, you always know what's on their mind, you know? Right or wrong, one candidate is never politically correct. They say exactly what's on their mind. You know what they're thinking, whether you like it or not. At least you know what this one candidate is thinking. The other one, you could kind of tell they just lied through their teeth. They're a career politician. They've been in politics almost their whole life. They went to school for it. So one candidate, it's like laying in a bed with a snake. And the other candidate, it's like laying in bed with a lion. You know, do you want to get bit under the covers? You never know when you're going to get bit. At least with the lion, you know when he's going to rip your head off. With the snake, you never know when that bite's going to come, you know? It's like you're just sitting there waiting for it. So that's how I describe it. One's a flat-out liar, and at least with one, you always know what's going on in here, what they're actually really thinking.
Character of each state, and we are going to, and you know, when you do that,
Cheaters win the world.
So the number one rated country is Norway.
Cheaters win in this
The number
world.
two is like Denmark, and you know, it's on and on it goes. Spend much less money than we do, and they have the finest education. In New York City, a few years ago with de Blasio, who was one of the worst mayors in history, by the way.
No taxes on
He said, we're going to go with the
no taxes on
Norwegian
Social
system.
Security.
That didn't work out too well, okay? You know, when they start throwing the teachers out the window, that wasn't working out. They don't do that in Norway. Historically, they haven't thrown too many teachers out the window in Norway. But we're going to make it good. And you know what's going to happen is out of the 50 states, you're going to have 35, like different ones. Iowa will do good. A lot of the states will do very good. I can think of probably 30, 35 will be good.
Take your hat off.
5 will be okay. 10 will be okay. You'll have 4 or 5 that will be terrible. But that's okay. We have to control it. But you'll have Idaho. You'll have Idaho will do a great job. They, no debt, no this. They run a great state. A lot of places will have great will have education that can compete with Norway and Denmark and this. But we'll have certain places, and it's the same places like Gavin Newsom, who is a terrible governor. You'll probably have a problem in California. But what you do is you give it to the local communities, and they'll have a great educational system. You don't want to give it to somebody like Kamala because she destroyed San Francisco and then destroyed the whole state. But reckless migration policy can change it very quickly, and it can destroy everything in its way, just like we've seen in London and Paris and Minneapolis. Look at what's happened in London. Look what's happening in Paris. If Kamala Harris wins this election, she will flood Pennsylvania cities and towns with illegal migrants from all over the world, and Pennsylvania will never be the same. You will never be the same. When I'm president, all migrant flights to Pennsylvania will stop immediately. By the way, all migrant flights. Not only to Pennsylvania, everywhere. No, but how about they get caught? We just found that out a few months ago. They're saying, no, we're fighting. In the meantime, people are just pouring in. No, we want to do it. And then we learned that the airplanes are flying. That means that, it's just a big con job. Remember this. For a long time, she's been talking about her experience at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's over the French fries. It was so hot. I think I'm going to go to a McDonald's next week someplace. I'm going to go. Might not be in your place. I'm going to go to a McDonald's, and I'm going to work the French fry job for about a half an hour. I want to see how it is. But she said she worked and she grew up in terrible conditions. She worked at McDonald's. It was such. She never worked there. And these fake news reporters will never report it. They don't want to report it because they're fake. They're fake. They don't want to report it. She never worked at McDonald's.
Fake news. I'm the real news. Did you guys see the video, the short, with the girl doing all the takes? She did 20 takes. She told me not to put it out. I said I wouldn't put it out, but I lied.
But it was a big part of her resume. They went to the different places. Did she work here? Did she work here? Did she work here? She said, we don't know who the hell she is. Leave us alone. We're making hamburgers. We will end the invasion of small town.
Who said that? USM? You said you wish your dad gave you $100 million. I think he did more with the money his father left him than what his father ever did, right? Like, he increased that money tenfold. So you can't really just say like he's a privileged kid, privileged brat, because he did increase the wealth that his father left for him. He took it to another level. So you got to give him some props. He's a good businessman. We could debate about president, but he's definitely a good businessman, all right? We could agree on that. Not saying I'm voting for him, not saying I'm voting for Kamala, but he is a good businessman. Could we agree on that? Regardless of how many times he filed for bankruptcy, we all know that's a business tool that a lot of businesses and business owners use to reallocate funds. JC says no. Bankruptcy and begging constantly is not a good business. Bankrupt casinos. He's a beggar. You're totally misinformed. Okay, you guys don't agree. I accept. You guys don't agree.
Pennsylvania, and we will end the destruction of America. It's destroying our country. This country is going to be better than ever before, but we have to do certain things, and we have to do it.
Sean Crawford says he made it out of $900 million in the hole, and now owns half of New York. Who said that? Sean Crawford.
And this is one of the big reasons that we're leading in the polls in Pennsylvania, but I think we're doing a lot better than even the polls say. In the latest Emerson poll, we're up in Pennsylvania, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Georgia pretty substantially. In today's latest New York Times, if the New York Times gives me a good poll, you know we're way up.
By the way, with all this going on, when is the last time anybody's seen Joe Biden? We spending all this time on Kamala Harris, all this time on Donald Trump. Dude, you guys know it. Neither one of them are the president. Like, we completely forgot about Sleepy Joe. What's going on with him? What did he say? What did he say? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Where's Brandon?
Indiana poll. We're up in North Carolina by 3, in Georgia by 4, and in Arizona by 5. Those are swing states, right? And a poll on a state that Republicans just haven't won in many, many years for president. You have a wonderful governor who's really working, Glenn Youngkin. He's working hard. He's really pushing it hard. He's in charge of it. And he's doing a good job. A poll just came out in Virginia where we're leading in the state of Virginia. Leading if we win Virginia. If we win Virginia, I don't even know if I need Pennsylvania, but we want to get it anyway. We want to get Pennsylvania. Remember last time? So last time we did better than 60, but in 2016, we were leading by hundreds of thousands of votes in Pennsylvania, and they refused to announce it, remember? And then they announced Wisconsin or Michigan, which we won. But all night long, I said, when are they going to announce Pennsylvania? It would be impossible to catch us based on the numbers. If I lost every vote from then till the end, but they waited till 2 o'clock in the morning, you know? You know why they did that, right? They were trying to see if they could accumulate enough ballots. Very dangerous thing. This is a bad, bad system. And we're winning Pennsylvania, but despite the fact that I almost hate to say that we're winning, why don't I say we're tied so you go out and vote? Or we're down by 1. I always say, pretend you're down by 1. The point is you got to get a vote. We got to win. And we got to win, and can't take any chances. But here in Pennsylvania, you also need to vote for your next Senator, Dave McCormick, who I know for a long time. And he's going to defeat Bob Casey. He's going to stop inflation. And
this dude said, pregnant men for Kamala. Jones Charlie. Pregnant men. Pregnant men for Kamala, Jesus.
Secure our borders. Do you want to come up for a second? Do you mind? I love this guy. He's a military hero. He's a business hero, and he'll make our great senator. Come on up, David. Say something.
What are the chances? We got a New Yorker and we got a David. So we got a David New Yorker. Bada bing, bada boom.
President, thank you. All right, well, Mr. President, thank you so much for that great introduction. And we're going to win the presidency right here in the Senate majority in the Keystone State. So thank you. And the reason we're going to win is because people in Pennsylvania feel like they've lost their economic security.
Diddy.
Prices going out of control. The war on fossil fuels. They've lost their physical security. Crime in our cities. Illegal immigration, 4,000 fentanyl deaths. And people around the world, adversaries challenging us. So people in Pennsylvania want change. And what I tell them is, listen, it's a battle between common sense and these radical liberal policies under Kamala Harris. And Bob Casey's going to vote for...
if Trump wins, should he pardon Diddy? That's a big question here. If Trump wins, should he pardon P. Diddy?
99% of the time, because he is a weak leader and a rubber stamp for this liberal agenda. And I say also,
Hell no.
this is a race between strength and weakness. And when I talk about strength with G.T. Thompson and Sean Parnell, I say, listen, I was standing there at Butler, 15 feet away. I saw you get shot. I saw you go down. And I saw you come up with your fist and say, fight, fight, fight. That's why we're going to win. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Trump giving the Black Power symbol after he got shot? What do you guys think about that? He threw up the Black Power fist after he got shot. I heard he's got a little bit of black in his family. I don't know. I heard that somewhere. That's the word on the street. He's got like a little African American in there somewhere. That's what I've been told. It's not fake news. It's a rumor. Allegedly.
Thank you very much. And he's a good man, I'll tell you. Very successful guy. He goes through a lot to do this. And Bob Casey, I can tell you, I was there for 4 years at the highest level. I met everybody. This guy does nothing for Pennsylvania. He's not going to help your oil, your fracking. He's not going to help anything. And David will be a warrior for your Commonwealth. He will be a warrior. Total warrior. So thank you, David. Thank you very much. We're also pleased to be joined. I have so many people here. I have congressmen, I have senators. It's brutal. You know, when you introduce people.
Wait, you're saying it was the Jersey Shore fist pump, not the Black Power? It wasn't the Black Power fist. It was the Jersey Shore fist pump? We might have to look into that. If I ever get the chance to ask him a question, that's going to be my question. Was it the Black Power fist or the Jersey Shore fist pump? Was he rocking out with Paulie D or Martin Luther King? This is an important question American people need to know, right? That could sway a lot of votes. Were you doing a Jersey Shore fist pump or the Martin Luther King fist? We have to know this.
Well, you always miss a couple of them, but I'm going to apologize because I see somebody there that...
Jay Charles says both. Then he's got everybody. He's got the Italian vote. He's got the African vote. If it's both, he's in there like swimwear.
I think is a certain senator, but I'm not 100% sure. The eyes aren't what they used to be, I'll be totally honest. The brain is better than it used to be, but the eyes aren't what they used to be. But you always get yourself in trouble, but I'm going to introduce somebody that's been amazing, Congressman Glenn G.T. Thompson, who's sitting with us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, G.T. Thank you very much. Great job. He's a warrior. Former Congressman Fred Keller. Fred, thank you very much. I saw him sitting there. A great gentleman who's a real leader, State Senate Majority Leader Joe Pittman. Joe? Whoa. Whoa. Hey, you're popular, Joe. What a family you have, too. What a great family. Thank you.
Anybody know who this guy is he's referring to? Brandon Mitchell, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Got a lot of new people in the chat. You put in politics. It's like a swarm of people. But anybody know this guy Joe he's referring to? I have no idea who he is. It's Pennsylvania, PA, we're here. Or where he's at doing this rally.
Thank you very much, Joe. Mayor of Slippery Rock, J.D. Longo. Thank you, J.D. Great job. Thank you. Great job. And a friend of mine who's a warrior and a very strong guy, a tough guy.
The Philippine people support Trump. The Brazilian people support Kamala. Brazilians for Kamala. Filipinos for Trump.
They had a bad deal with that election. It was terrible what happened. Sean Parnell. Sean, stand up.
Colombian people support Kamala.
They played around with 25,000 ballots. That was another unique one, wasn't it? What a disgrace that was. Anyway, we're 6 weeks away from the most important election in the history of our country, and here are the facts. Kamala Harris wants open borders. She will deliver rampant inflation, and she wants to pack the Supreme Court. You know that. Instead of 9 justices like we have now, Kamala wants to bring it up very substantially. Now, this is a number I heard 2 days ago, potentially to 25 justices, so she can rig the system. Meaning, not she, the whole party can rig the system, the party of communists. She wants to bring it up to 25. That's the first time I heard that number, but I heard it very loud and clear. She might as well have Congress. You know, Congress is supposed to be that, not the...
I want to do a poll, but they're not letting me. Brandon Mitchell says you think they're both trash. Can't disagree with you on that. Guess we gotta look for the best of the worst. I'm Brazilian and I support Trump. Vanderly is Brazilian and supports Trump. So we got some Brazilians for Kamala, some Brazilians for Trump.
Supreme Court. No, they were very brave, the Supreme Court, very brave, and they take a lot of hits because of it. It should be illegal what happens. You know, you have these guys like playing the ref, like the great Bobby Knight. These people should be put in jail the way they talk about our judges and our justices, trying to get them to sway their vote, sway their decision. Kamala was an original creator of Defund the Police movement. Okay, so she was in Defund the Police for years. Anybody who wants to defund the police for even 1 week is not worthy of being president of the United States.
Trump. Come on, man. I'm trying to help you out, and then you're being pro cops over here. Did you see what they did to your guy? Look at my arm. Look at my poor little arm. It used to be brown. Now it's, I don't know what color that is. They ripped the brown off my arm, Uncle Trump. Come on.
Can you imagine? That's where she came from. That's where she came from. That's her theory, and that's her way, and that's her policy. You know the policies? She's changed 15 policies. You know, over the years, I've been like a student of politics for a long time, but I was on the other side. I was writing checks all the time, right? But I was on the other side. But I've never seen anyone go 15 for 15. I've seen guys change one policy, maybe two when they were little ones. She changed everything. She loves oil all of a sudden. She loves the police. About, when did that start? A few months ago. But let me tell you, they immediately go back to...
NC Tyron Hunter in the house. Everybody go check him out. Does some nice, beautiful work. I don't think the police should be defunded. We definitely do need police, but we need to get rid of the bad cops, get more good cops, more training, have them be in good physical condition. So anytime they get into a serious situation, the first thing they do isn't reach because they're incapable of defending themselves. When you're in shape and you keep your body in shape, you're a little bit more confident in dealing with rough or strenuous situations. If you're not in such good shape, then the first thing you're going to reach is for something that can make the situation equal. So I definitely think cops are needed. I don't agree in eliminating the police. We need them, right? We all have daughters, wives, children, grandmothers, and we want them to be safe. We can't be around 24/7 to protect them. So police are needed, but we need to get rid of the bad ones.
Where they came from. Kamala Harris vowed to abolish ICE. These are great patriots, ICE. They take such hits. They are so tough.
Yeah, NC, you guys are lucky down there. Laws are a little bit more friendly to your Second Amendment. In New York, it's eased up a little bit too here. It's not as hard to get your carry permit.
And love our country so much. They get MS-13 out of our country. Under border czar Harris, Venezuela gangs, all these Venezuelan gangs have taken over entire areas of different places in our country, and she supports free health care for illegal aliens while our hospitals and emergency rooms are being overrun by migrants who come up here because they say, come up and we'll give you. Look, I feel sorry. I have a bigger heart than anybody, but you can't tell people to come up. We're going to give you education. We're going to give you free health care because they're going to come up. And if you stop saying that, they won't come any longer. You can't do this. And Newsom does it, and all of them do it, and you can't do it. But migrants make it virtually it's unusable. I mean, the states become unusable, the school systems, the hospital. She lost more than, this is a number that's the worst number that you'll ever hear. I mean, think of it. Think of a big stadium that holds 55,000 people. She lost more than 325,000 migrant children. They're gone. Nobody knows where they are. Many of them are dead. Many of them are in sex trade, many of them are dead. They've been trafficked, they've been raped. 325,000 children are missing. If one child is
325 children are missing. Let's fact check that. I'm going to go take a look, see if we can see if that's true. 325,000?
missing, it's too many. Think of it. Under her, 325,000 children. As California Attorney, she will destroy our country. As California Attorney General, she redefined child sex trafficking, a term, deadly weapon and rape of an unconscious person, as non-violent crimes. She said they are all non-violent. She praised the idea of 70 to 80% tax. She wants a tax rate of 70 to 80%. Will you be happy paying 80?
I just fact checked, guys. We got CongressBobLatta.gov. We got Center for Immigration Studies, CIS, and we have New York Post, all saying there are 320,000 missing children in the system. So 320,000. This is this isn't alleged. This is in the New York Post. You could look it up for yourself. Biden-Harris admin loses track of 320,000 migrant children. August 21st, published. Right there. So he is spitting facts right now, guys. These are facts he's spitting.
I don't think so. She wants to ban the sale of gas-powered vehicles, which will destroy the Pennsylvania way of life. And she even endorsed free sex changes. At first they said, you got to go back and tell me this. And this was recently. She endorsed free sex changes for illegal aliens in detention centers all over our country at taxpayer expense. You don't hear this on Oprah, do you? Think of that. Sex change, you're detained. You're being held in a detention center and you say, I want to change. I want to become a woman. And they have to give you the operation, which is an immensely expensive operation on top of everything else, $250,000 at least, and then all the drugs involved and everything.
That's crazy. So you could basically, you could just come to America and get a sex change and then go back to your country. You could come in here, get detained at the border, say I'm a man stuck in I'm a woman stuck in a man's body. While you're being detained for illegally coming in, you could get a free sex change and you could go back to wherever you came from. This is according to him. I haven't done my research and seen if this is right, but this is a former president speaking. So allegedly, according to him, that's what you could do.
She's sick. I'm telling you, if you put her in, I don't think you will either. Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam, will you put her in? I don't think so. Stand up, Uncle Sam. No, it's terrible. As DA and as Attorney General, she destroyed San Francisco and she destroyed all of California. It's like a different place. It's not recognizable. Now she's coming to destroy the United States of America, and we're not going to let it happen. We can't let it happen. She led the change in California law so that if you steal less than $950, you are not prosecuted. And if you steal more than $950, you're actually not prosecuted either. You want to know? But how about this? The kids are walking in with computers. They're putting stuff, they're adding it up so that if it's less than $950, they go into a judge, they say, Your Honor, it's less than, oh, okay, case dismissed.
What do you guys think about that theft? I hate thieves. I hate stealing. A liar and a thief. It's like the worst thing you could be. Completely untrustable. A liar and a thief. You know? You steal from a hardworking person who... I can't get on board with that. I don't feel sympathy for thieves.
How sick is this country? Sick? Less than $1,000, you don't get prosecuted. She even lied about Joe Biden's cognitive abilities. Remember, she said,
I know there's a lot of new people in here. This is a political topic here that we're watching, presidential debate. I'm not going to say too much, but go look at my Department of Homeless Services videos that I have here. When you guys get a chance, go take a look. And let me know what you think. Department of Homeless Services videos. I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's an ongoing legal matter, and I don't want to get the chat in an uproar. But take a look at it. I myself was at a women's shelter. I identify as a woman. And it's an interesting video. It's some very interesting content. When you guys get a chance, go take a look. And let me know what you think. Very interesting. I'm curious to what my American people think about what's going on in New York and in America. These things that he's talking about, you can actually go and look on my YouTube channel, and I get involved a lot with this type of stuff he's talking about here.
Oh, he's fine, he's fine. A great disservice to the American people because he's negotiating with Russia, China, North Korea. He's negotiating with people that are probably in a state of shock. They say, can you believe this? Because they're all at the top of their game. I know all of them, they're at the top of their game. And we are at the most dangerous point in the history of our country. We could end up in World War III because of this lunatic and her. She's so much worse. She wants to take away your guns and your rifles in violation of the Second Amendment. And she's a communist, and everybody knows it, and our country is not ready for a communist president and won't be for a long, long, long time to come. That's why less than 2 months from now, we are going to tell her that we've had enough. Our country can't take it anymore. Kamala, you've been a terrible vice president. You'll be the worst president in the history of our country, superseding even crooked Joe Biden. Kamala, you are a disaster to the United States of America.
Sean Little in the house. My guy Sean Little, resident member of the channel. He lives in a castle surrounded by guns. When Armageddon kicks off, that's the first place I'm running to. Sean Little in the building.
America, Kamala.
True red-blooded American. Guy lives in a castle with a moat with cannons on the wall.
You are fired. You're fired. Get out. Get out. right, so we have to talk business. I always thought women liked me. I never thought I had a problem. But the fake news keeps saying women don't
I feel the same, Trump. I always felt that way too. Great minds think alike.
like me. I don't believe it. I think, you know why? They like to have strong borders. But the fake news keeps saying women don't like me. I don't believe it. I think, you know why? They like to have strong borders. They like to have safe.
Ladies in the chat, you guys like Uncle Trump? Handsome guy with a little bit of... What do the ladies think about Uncle Trump? One's in the chat if you're a lady and you think Trump is a looker. Two's if he's not really your thing.
Nothing personal. I think they like me. But I make this statement.
Living Dead Girl says she likes him. Oh my God, what did I do? Trump's own wife don't even touch him. Sean Little said, yes, queen. Khaleesi's disgusting. Honey Daniel said, I love you, baby. Trump gets a little bit of love from the ladies.
Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. But I think they like me because I represent something that's very important. I make this statement to the great women of our country. Sadly, women are poorer than they were 4 years ago, much poorer, are less healthy than they were 4 years ago, are less safe on the streets than they were 4 years ago, are paying much higher prices for groceries and everything else than they were 4 years ago.
Not gonna lie, everything he just said there was a fact. Obviously, not just the women, but everybody is paying more for everything than they were 4 years ago. We don't need to fact check that, right? We all seen the price of everything go up. So we don't need to fact check that one.
Are more stressed and depressed and unhappy than they were 4 years ago, and are less optimistic and confident in the future than they were 4 years ago. I believe that. I will fix all of that and fast, and at long last, this nation and national nightmare will end. It will end. We've got to end this national nightmare. Because I am your protector. I want to be your protector. As president, I have to be your protector. I hope you don't make too much of it. I hope the fake news doesn't go, oh, he wants to be their protector. Well, I am. As president, I have to be your protector. I will make you safe at the border, on the sidewalks of your now violent cities, in the suburbs where you are under migrant criminal siege, and with our military protecting you from foreign enemies, of which we have many today because of the incompetent leadership that we have. You will no longer be abandoned, lonely, or scared. You will no longer be in danger. You're not going to be in danger any longer. You will no longer have anxiety from all of the problems our country has today. You will be protected, and I will be your protector. Women. Women will be happy, healthy, confident, and free. You will no longer be thinking about abortion. So all they talk about abortion because we've done something that nobody else could have done.
It's funny because if you try to have everything he's talking about, if I tried to say it on YouTube, YouTube would tell me like it's disinformation, you can't talk about it. That's why a lot of things when I'm live, I try not to touch. I'll see comments and I won't respond because there's just certain things YouTube doesn't want you to talk about. But he's literally touching every hot topic here. So we'll see how this video goes if it gets removed.
It is now where it always had to be, with the states and a vote of the people. And it is and will be with powerful exceptions like those that Ronald Reagan insisted on for rape, incest, and the life of the mother, but not allowing for Democrat-demanded late-term abortion in the 7th, 8th, or 9th month, or even execution of a baby after birth.
You guys think Trump is going to go to jail? Somebody said you and P. Diddy can be presidents of the Billionaires Club on cell block 9. I don't think he'll do one day in jail. I don't think he's ever going to see the inside of a jail cell. Trump. Diddy, he's already seen the inside of a jail cell. But Trump, I don't think he'll ever see one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Such an important topic. For 52 years, all legal scholars and experts wanted abortion to be with the states and to have a vote of the people. 52 years they fought for this. Republicans, Democrats, liberals, and conservatives. Everyone wanted abortion out of the federal government and into the state.
Brandon Mitchell, no, the Supreme Court has already ruled. Check Trump versus U.S. I'll look into it, Brandon.
It's 6 brilliant and very brave justices of the United States Supreme Court were able to do that for you, and they did it. It will never move back to the federal government. We'll never have the votes to do so, and nobody should want it to, because it must now have that very important vote of the people, something sought for many, many years. I have always defended and supported IVF fertility, and so has...
Yeah, I was looking at his hair. It looks like purplish pink, but that's probably the lights above him.
The Republican Party, and we gave you and give you total support on IVF. Don't let anyone tell you different. We are much stronger than the Democrats. We want beautiful babies in our country. We want you to have your beautiful, beautiful, perfect baby. We want those babies, and we need them.
Somebody said Muslims for Trump. He's getting a lot of support from the Muslim community. Muslims for Trump, Hispanics for Trump.
And I will protect women at a level never seen before.
Blacks for Trump.
They will finally be healthy, hopeful, safe, and secure. Their lives will be happy, beautiful, and great again. And it's
Cool Ed, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm for Kamala. Shout out to you, Cool Ed. Everybody on every side. It's kind of like it's mixed. It could go either way.
my honor to
Biden was gonna lose 100%, but with Kamala, it seems like things it bridged the gap, made things a little closer.
do so. It's my honor to do so. Because that's all they talk about. Our country's a mess. It's a mess. The borders are bad. The trade is bad. The inflation is bad. It's the worst time in your lives in our country. We're being laughed at by everybody in the world. Everything is wrong with our country. Nothing's right. And all they talk about is abortion. The fact is, for 52 years, they've been trying to do what we did. And the votes are all taking place in Ohio. It took place in Kansas. And it was more liberal than people would have thought. But it's taking place all over the land, and the vote's going to change, and it's being negotiated. But it's the vote of the people, and it's with the exceptions. We want to have the exceptions. Some people have to follow their heart, but it's hard not to have the exceptions. It really is. But that's all they talk about. The country's falling apart. We're going to end up in World War III, and all they can talk about is abortion. That's all they talk about. And it really no longer pertains, because we've done something on abortion that nobody thought was possible. And I give those 3 brilliant, if you think about it, and
Oh, I guess that was the end, guys. He had ended. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, guys, so that was that. So that was that. My screen is all jacked up. So with that being said, there's a lot going on. Let's take a look at this. It's the end of the Trump rally. What did you guys think? So let's get into a video of mine. This actually gets into some of what Trump said. So this is me, the person, the individual you see right here, at a woman's homeless shelter as a client. And look what your tax money funds.
Miss White, please stop going in that room and hiding and just talk to me, please. I'm begging you, Miss White. Sorry.
No. We got to show you guys what happened. So what happened first? So this is what first happened when I came. Again, remember, I am a client at this facility. So this is what first happened. I forgot what the issue was on this particular day. What was the issue? Dang, should I switch to the Wi-Fi? Let me try to switch to the Wi-Fi. Give you guys a little bit better quality. All right. Advanced 260. All right, guys. So this is me, the person you see right here. In America, how should I put it? No matter your appearance, it's how you feel. So I feel as though I am a woman trapped in a man's body. And if anybody feels that way, they can go to you could use the woman's bathroom. You could use the woman's locker room. And if you're homeless, you could go to a woman's homeless shelter. So this is the person you see here. Identifies as a woman. And I went to a homeless woman's shelter, and this is what transpired and took place.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, so here's the context. So this situation you see in front of you has nothing to do with me. I come in and a woman, she's screaming because a man burst into her room while she was naked and was just looking at her up and down. So I walk into the situation, I start filming. It has nothing to do with me at all. I just start filming.
No. She's back right now. She was disrespectful to call me out of my name. Brandon walked in the room and he tried to, he knocked on the door and just walked in. I just came out of the bathroom, so I was stressed. But I got up off the bed, like, why are you walking in that room without giving us, because I wrote them up about this. They walked in on me naked.
The guy who you just saw, oh, you're yawning? You're going to see. It gets crazy. The guy that you just saw is the man who walked in the room on her. The woman in the gray with the white pants.
I have a right to be mad. And then bring the law about me touching me. Yeah, that's why I said I don't respect shit. You say you lying to me. You the one that don't respect shit. You say, put your camera down because I'm not doing nothing to you and I don't want to be on your camera, please. You, yes, you.
Yo. You're not gonna grab her? You're not gonna grab her?
I can't say it.
So all staff just watches this all take place. Again, this is me. She's attacking me, the person you see in the video. This is a woman's shelter. No security, no staff, nobody steps in. The person who steps in to grab her off of me is actually her friend. It's a client. It's a fellow client of hers who grabs her off of me.
She's not wrong because it's a man. I'm sitting here arguing about the other man. He walking in, he gonna walk in. Oh,
Do your job, bro. You shouldn't have people running up on you.
You know that. I'm a man. I can't touch a woman in here. That is not my job. My job is to prevent situations. The camera is right there. It says no cameras allowed. You're escalating the situation.
Because why is Brian walking in without announcing himself in the room? That's what I worry about. That's what I worry about. But that's what I'm worried about. That's what you don't know what you just let that lady run up on me. She had to come and get involved. What if I would have hit her? You ain't do nothing. You just stood there and watched. You just stood there and you watched. Y'all don't do your job in here, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Y'all don't do your job. That's why I'm here.
Y'all know he's right. No, because I have a problem with man walking in on me. Yes, it does. You were right. I'm glad you walked in. I am glad you walked up in here. So
You're gonna be an advocate to us. You gotta get a job.
This is a woman's shelter in the Bronx. I don't want to say the exact location because obviously some of them might be dealing with things that I don't want anybody to go there and harass them, but it's a woman's shelter in New York City, in the Bronx, and it's a complete nut house. The staff is just like animals. The staff is worse than the clients. They don't care about them. I believe in this same video, they don't even have water. There's 175 women who live here. They don't even have water for them. They treat them like complete animals. No respect for them. No human decency. And as you could see in the video, the woman starts telling them like, thank you that this person's here. Thank you, referring to me. Thank you that he's here. Because they treating me like crap. They treating me bad.
You a person.
That's why.
Come on.
You don't know why not. You just let that lady run up on me. She had to come and get involved. What if I would have hit her? You ain't do nothing. You just stood there and watched. You just stood there and you watched. Y'all don't do your job in here, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Y'all don't do your job. That's why I'm here.
y'all know he's right. No, because I have a problem with man walking in on me. Yes, it does. You were right. I'm glad you walked in.
You are right. I'm glad you walked in. You're right. I'm glad you walked in because they were completely disregarding her, disrespecting her. The black guy with the hat backwards like this, his name is Brandon. He constantly walks in on them while they're getting changed, doesn't announce himself, and they get tired of it. I just happened to catch it.
Y'all don't do your job. That's why I'm here.
Y'all know he's right. No, because I have a problem with man walking in on me. Yes, it does. You were right. I'm glad you walked in. I am glad you walked up in here. So
You're gonna be an advocate to us. You gotta get a job. to say
You don't know what I am.
you're a lawyer.
You don't know what I am.
You're recording for no
You don't
reason.
know what I am. But you just didn't do your job.
Yeah, my job is not.
You didn't know. Assault is a felony. That's your job. All right. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I ain't calling the cops on nobody.
That's it. If you got assault.
Why you want me to put a case on her?
Again.
I don't put cases on people. I don't put cases on people. I don't put cases on people.
You're in a woman.
But why is Brian walking in on people?
Gotta call the cops.
Do your job.
I'm doing my job.
This woman's uncomfortable. I'm recording it. I'm gonna make sure I send it to the right people. I ain't calling DHS. I don't do that.
You need anything, I would say, he's the one that keep walking in. He just been upstairs. I don't know what he said. He told, after he came out of the room, after he got, no. She didn't want to talk. You came in, they was ignoring me. They couldn't hear me. Now they want to get explanations. Now they want to get explanations on topic. When I'm trying to tell you what's going on.
You still acting like this. You gotta call EDP
No,
number.
I don't care. I don't care.
Man walked in on her when she was unclothed. That's not EDP. She's not emotionally disturbed
He's racist
person.
like she's racist. That's what it's about. He's racist.
And then he started calling her names. I heard it in the
See how
elevator.
he was ignoring me, right? Now he was talking about EMS and all that stuff, but he was ignoring me. He was acting like he couldn't hear me. I was
Because a man walked in on her naked.
I was yelling before you was listening to me. No, he was mad because you called them out and they got mad. They got mad because that's what she said so. They was ignoring me the whole time.
You can talk like an adult.
No, you're right. Like I said, you need to back up. I will be here to back you up. Because now I'm getting explanations.
The yelling is that time.
Now I'm getting explanations though. Y'all was ignoring me.
You write down your grievance. You talk to the proper people that will handle it. And if they
A man shouldn't be walking under her. Period. That's the.
Again, for people just joining in who don't understand, this is a Department of Homeless Services shelter in the Bronx in New York. The staff here literally treats the women like animals. Let's pop out and show you guys some quick shorts of what goes on here, so you guys can have a better understanding. They have dogs running wild. There's like 10 dogs that just run around unleashed. Nobody does anything. A dog's chewing on the lady's foot. She's clearly scared and worried about it. A dog is unleashed, just running around the shelter. Where in the world? I mean, I know the Bronx has a rep, but you just got dogs running around biting people's feet in a homeless shelter, unleashed. What is this? What is this? Ladies climbing up a wall. Shorts. America and not America, but New York is turned into a total shithole. Check out this guy.
Fell asleep there, buddy. I wasn't sleeping, bro. You what?
I wasn't sleeping, bro. Look at the staff. These are the people who are supposed to protect these women. I wasn't sleeping, bro.
Fell asleep there, buddy. I wasn't sleeping, bro. You wasn't sleeping? All right. Let's see what the people think about it. Let's see what the people think about it. If you were sleeping or not. People. Social media people.
You gonna put me on social media?
100%, brother. Unfortunately, I got a problem with DHS, and sleeping is part of the problem. Much respect, though, brother.
Like that?
Sorry, gotta do it. Wait.
I heard him say something, guys. I heard him say something. I had to go back. I had to go back.
What you said?
Huh?
What you said?
What about me?
Nah, you don't gotta pay me.
Let's listen one more time.
Fell asleep then, buddy.
just sleeping, bro.
You wasn't sleeping? All right. Let's see what the people think about it. Let's see what the people think about it. If you were sleeping or not. People. Social media people.
You gonna put me on social media?
100%, brother. Unfortunately, I got a problem with DHS, and sleeping is part of the problem. Much respect, though, brother.
Like that?
Sorry, gotta do it. Wait. What you said?
Huh?
What you said?
What about me?
Nah, you don't gotta pay me.
Insult my integrity? I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist, sir. Money. The people need to know what's going on. There's no money you can give me to make me not show what's going on with our American tax dollars. Don't you dare question my integrity, sir. Money. You think I do this for money? How dare you? Money. It gets worse, guys. It gets worse. It gets worse. Look at this. Woman sleeping on the floor. Look at this. I believe it's 100. Let me look it up. How much money does New York City spend for one adult to sleep in the homeless shelter? How do I do this? Tell me how much money does it cost for one adult to sleep in a homeless shelter per night?
Here is information from NYC Controller, nyc.gov.
It doesn't want to say it. But essentially, it's $136 a night. $136 a night, a day, for a homeless person to stay in a homeless shelter. What's crazy is it says incarceration. So if you stay at Rikers Island, it's actually $1,414 a day we pay for inmates to stay at Rikers Island. $1,414 a day is what taxpayers pay for people to stay at Rikers Island, which is a prison, or a holding, not a prison. It's a jail hold in New York City. But $136 a night is what we pay for these women to have beds, sheets, towels, and this is what they're doing. told you guys, Department of Homeless Services, New York City Police Department. I'm on your heads. I'm on your heads, and it doesn't stop. I'm just gonna keep exposing you guys and exposing you guys and exposing you guys and exposing you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep at it nonstop, 365 days a year, nonstop. Look at this. Look at this. $136 a day. Regardless, so these women are still being put to sleep on the floor, but they're still getting that money, and they're not getting the minimum requirements, which is a bed, sheets, towels, soap, um, a locker. These are the minimum requirements that they're supposed to get. Better off than you give $136 for them to get their own hotel room than have them sleeping on the floor like animals. There's rats and there's mice and there's roaches that you constantly see running around this facility. There's mice and roaches. You see it nonstop. So you got these women sleeping on the floor like animals, like dogs, while you're making $136 a day off them. I got an issue with that because I pay taxes. You're taking my money to just do whatever you want with it. This is a crazy security guard. She hates me. She calls me a effing, I can't repeat that word on YouTube, but she calls me a effing, Look at her. Why does she look at me like this? Why does she look at me like this, guys?
What's the one that threatened? What's
She's a security, guys. She's not a client. She's not a client there. She doesn't live there. She's not getting services. She's a security guard who's supposed to de-escalate, observe, and report. Look at how she's talking to me. She's supposed to de-escalate, observe, report. Call me a effing F. Told me shut the F up. Then she proceeds to tell me to suck her. Listen, I'll let her finish. We'll watch it a second time. But first thing when I walk in, she calls me a effing F. Then she says, I said, this is the one who threatened me. She said she was going to get her boyfriend to beat me up. I said, this is the one who said she's going to get her boyfriend to beat me up. She told me, shut the F up. Then I asked her, what's her name? She tells me SMD. She says, suck my...
name, man? SMD? Right. What's your name, man? SMD? That means suck my dick. That's what she told me. What's your name, man? SMD? That means suck my dick. That's what she told me.
Well, I'm a client in a woman's homeless shelter, and you're telling me to suck your D? I didn't come there for those kind of services, man. Apparently, she identifies as a woman. I mean, a man. Right? That's the only way I could SMD. Wait, I released that video. Oh, here it is.
Miss White, look at the behavior of your staff. These are the people you guys hire to take care of domestic violence survivors, women who've been abused. These are the people who are security. Jesus. Miss White, look at the behavior of your staff. These are the people you guys hire to take care of domestic violence survivors, women who've been abused. These are the people who are security. Jesus.
It's crazy, guys. I can't really see let me look at my other phone. It's hard to see the chat. It's like messed up. What y'all saying? You guys think Mia loca? Mia loca? Mia a loca? Let's find another video for you guys. It's crazy, guys. I am scared for my life when I am in there. I am so scared. I'm so scared. A girl punches me in the face here, guys. I get blasted. I get blasted. Look at security. Look at the security guard's eyes. He sees it coming and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't say stop. He doesn't get in between us. Check it out, guys. Because I'm going to put this guy on blast. I told him I was going to do it. He keeps telling me, call the police on these women. I'm not going to call the police on some black or Puerto Rican or Hispanic woman and make their situation worse. I'm not going to do it, you sucker. But what I am going to do is I'm going to expose you. I'm going to put it out there that you're not doing your job, that you guys have an unsafe environment. So check this video out, guys.
And the other people.
That's you. I didn't get attacked. I didn't get attacked.
So you don't care if I get attacked?
Of course I care. But my moral, what I feel like, that has nothing to do with the situation.
And the other people.
That's you. I didn't get attacked. I didn't get attacked.
So you don't care if I get attacked?
Of course I care. But my moral, what I feel like, that has nothing to do
And the other people.
That's you. I didn't get attacked. I didn't get attacked.
So you don't care if I get attacked?
Of course I care. But my moral, what I feel like, that has nothing to do with the situation. We're talking about facts.
All right.
And you ain't no help you want to take this
Guys, my jaw.
See these motherfuckers just, again, you give a fuck about them. You don't never get involved. What if I am crazy and you standing there not giving a fuck? People,
Brings back PTSD. Did you guys see? Not only did he look and watch it happen, he stepped to the side. Now they're all saying that I'm a crazy dude who's pretending to be a woman, right? But what if I am crazy, right? And I just hit him with a quick right. He's standing there watching this, allowing it to happen. Staff isn't having any control of the situation. I'm the only person in the situation, de-escalating, speaking in a normal manner, in a normal tone. Let's check it out again. Let's watch top flight security. Look at his eyes and watch him take a step aside. What if I would have just immediately off a reaction responded with a hook? I never would do that, by the way. I never would do that. I'll never get into any altercation or physical. I'll never respond physically to anything they do. If anything gets too extreme, I'll have to call the cops. I have no choice. But I'll never personally respond with violence to violence with any of these women. They're already going through rough set of circumstances. I feel for them. They don't realize that I'm there for them, exposing this type of behavior. But again, is this what security should be doing? Is this how security should behave? Should he be stepping aside and watching me get assaulted?
100 people seeing that. You not doing your job, bro.
Ma'am, would you be able to step in here?
Don't call the police, right?
This is staff. Look at what she says. I don't want you to keep getting beat up out here. Listen to her. Or him. I'm not even sure. It looks like an aunt. But she works there too. She's dressed like shelter clients. Like she's not too far from being in here. Look at this smug, smart remark she gives me.
Bro.
Ma'am, would you be able to step in here?
Don't call the police, right? I want to talk to them.
Yes, when they...
I'm waiting for them.
Can you step in there?
I don't want to step in there. I don't
need you to keep getting hit right here. Please, ma'am, can you step up here? Do something.
And other people.
That's you. I didn't get attacked. I didn't get attacked.
So you don't care if I get attacked?
Of course I care. But my moral, what I feel.
We're talking about me getting attacked. Then he watches me get attacked. Look at him, see it coming, and step aside. Look, his eyes look right at her, and then he steps aside.
Like that has nothing to do with the situation. We're talking about facts.
All right.
And you ain't gonna help me when I take this spot?
See, these motherfuckers just, bro, again, you give a fuck about them. You don't never get involved.
Look at this. Complete composure, right? Who's the only person acting reasonable and normal in this whole entire ordeal and situation?
What if I am crazy and you standing there not giving a fuck?
And it's funny, right? Because we just watched the election trail, and Trump was just talking about this, right? Thank God it's me, right? It's me. Someone who actually identifies as a woman. A woman trapped inside of this muscular body, right? But what if I was a psychopath who just wanted to be in there and be a creep, right? The laws that these people, these politicians put in place allow me to go in there. These are the people that we elect, that we put in power. These are the rules and laws that I legally am abiding by.
People, 300 people seeing that. You not doing your job, bro.
Ma'am, would you be able to step in here?
Don't call the police, right? I want to talk to them.
Yes, when they...
I'm waiting for them.
Can you step in there?
I don't want to step in there. I don't
need you to keep getting hit right here. Please, ma'am, can you step up here?
One more we got. We got more. We got more. We got more. This was that assault. No staff gets involved. Mind you guys, I have a First Amendment right to record in here. Secondly, if you're under threat of any violence at any time, at any point, anywhere, you're able to record for your own safety. 3, if you're a client and this is your residence, off that alone, there's so many protections here, it's insane. But yeah, a lot of people they're questioning about if it's totally legal. The police have come here so much about recording that they stop. They just don't come anymore. They'll come into the parking lot and they won't enter the building because they know I have a legal right to record everything that happens.
That shit, you talking to me. You don't respect shit. You said, put your camera down because you're not doing nothing.
this doof. What are you there for? To just get free money? You're just there to get free tax dollars. The city signed a contract with Arrow Security, and you just stand there and have completely no control, no safety. There's nobody can feel safe there. Because if you're allowing them to run up on me like that, right? And possibly if I wanted to defend myself, I wouldn't have a hard time, right? So that means what? People are just running around like gangs and thugs and attacking people when they don't like what's going on. This, for me, they think it was funny that I got hit. I think it's funny that they don't realize that it's showing the unsafe environment. How is anybody supposed to comfortably get any services there? Right? There's women there who are older, who are weaker, who are not ghetto, who are not into this thuggish lifestyle. How do they feel when they encounter this type of behavior? And again, no issue with this woman at all. Who knows what she's going through in life? I forgive her. I have completely no issue with her. I wish her nothing but hope, happiness, and success. Hope she gets herself out of this situation. But for me, what this does is it shows the behavior, the atmosphere, the culture inside of these shelters. It's like somebody said earlier, it's like a prison.
She's not wrong because that's a man. I'm sitting here arguing about the other man. He walking in, he naked, so I have a right to be naked. And then Brandon lied about his name touch his hands basketball. Yeah, that's why I said I don't respect shit. You said you talking to me. You the one that I don't respect shit. You said, put your camera down because you're not doing nothing to you and I don't want to be on your camera, please. You, yes, you.
What else we got? What else do we have? What else do we have?
You guys are going to invade people's personal space. What you told me is that you do whatever you want. You can record all you want, but you guys stand back. I don't have to stand back. I don't actually. Sir, keep your hands off me. All right? Keep your hands off of me. See this guy? Do you guys see this guy? Keep your hands off of me.
Trump thought he could walk up to me and just grab me. What's wrong with this guy? That might work on a regular person. You don't just walk up to me and grab me. Lucky I didn't put him on his head.
You can't just violate people like that. Step back. Step back from where? I'm in public. You're invading my personal space. I'm not invading nobody's personal space. You either go inside or go outside. You're not loitering here. Who's loitering? I don't know why you're shaking. What's loitering? Because you just grabbed me and you got a gun on your waist. Go outside. Nobody invading my personal space. So you can report on you guys are.
All right, so let's go back to that video. Where were we? We watched a couple.
A man shouldn't be walking under her, period. That's the end. That's the end.
Men should have been in the shelter. Men should have been in the
Who you calling? You know New York State law. I know it. That's why y'all keep failing and losing. That's why every time I come in here.
Women are in the shelter.
And what happens?
Women are in the shelter.
DHS is aware. NYPD is aware what's going on.
In the shelter. No men are
This is a woman, Department of Homeless Services woman shelter. We're in a matrix. This is definitely a matrix. This is definitely a matrix, right? Again, don't get mad at me. I didn't make these laws. The politicians you guys have put in place, the laws, this system that you guys have allowed to be in place is what allows somebody who looks like me to be in there. I'm a woman trapped inside of a man's body. I didn't ask for this. It just happened. But these are the laws of the United States government. It's like if you're playing basketball and you're not allowed to pick up the ball, drop it, then dribble it again. That's the rules. That's the rules of that game. In New York, in America, this is the rules of this state. These are the rules to this game, to this state, to this country. These are the laws in this area that I live in. I didn't make the rules. Don't hate, there's a saying, don't hate the player, hate the game. I only play by the rules. I don't do nothing illegal. I don't do nothing I'm not supposed to do. Yes, Lord Farmer. Always have a right to record, especially when it's about violence or anything like that. Anybody's lying.
See that I have not disrespected anybody.
Like I said, you wasn't saying anything. He's screaming and yelling when you live.
How you doing?
Nobody was saying it.
So this is when I decide to go live. After I got hit and everything calmed down, I was then able to go live. Police never came. NYPD never showed up. Like I had said, they're aware. I gotta find what day it was. It was this.
Book a flight or lock a hotel deal. Breathe deep.
She was trying on all the women. Why would I want to get a young Hispanic or black woman in trouble? It's not my thing. Just what happened. It was on camera. There's nothing I could do about what actually happened. So why do the cops come here and not do anything? Because it's a policy, it's not a law. So we gonna wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
This lady gets mad. Where is it? Come on, where is it? Where is it? He tells me I'm not his type. You're not my type either, bud. Hey, what's going on with my sound now?
It's going straight online. It's like people can't do it. Yeah. I think the police are coming. All right. You want me to report clients? Okay. Tell the police, rat me out. Rat me out. What do you say? Okay. What?
You record me again, and it's gonna be an issue. I'm recording you right now, buddy. You record me again, and there's gonna be an issue. I'm recording you literally right now, like as you're saying that. And again, guys, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough gal. I'm not a tough gal. You know? But don't let people bully you. No matter how many people it is, don't let nobody intimidate you. Don't ever let anybody feel like they can make you do something you don't want to do. If somebody tries to push you in one direction, go harder the next direction. You know, don't let nobody get you out of character too. That's really what they want. When they let these women attack me and they try to entice the woman, one of the women said, something wrong with this guy, bro. When there's something when you stand on something and you believe in something, don't let anybody make you feel like you're wrong, you know? Be open to criticism, be open to growth, constructive criticism, but don't if you know what you're doing and you believe in what you're doing, keep doing it. Don't let nobody influence your thoughts or how you go about doing things.
You don't have to repeat myself. You know where I live. I leave out the same door. I come in the same door. I gotta be ready for whatever, right? I signed up for it, so.
But I was down here. Still, like, just something matter.
Yeah,
At this point, I think he gets frustrated. He loses it. He almost tries to fight me.
how many times do you get involved in state supervisor? 311, mayor's office, like this.
Getting this education, getting my master's, put me at a level that, of course, more respect from the community, but also to look at myself with that level of respect and to say, I deserve to.
Do you get involved?
Yeah, broadcasting TV. You always still have to be open to constructive criticism and see things through other people's eyes because you could be making a mistake. But if you truly know what you're doing is right, if you've thought about it, everything I do in life, I've thought about it for months before I've actually executed. I'm not spontaneous with things, with important things. I'm gonna think, reflect, think about it, brainstorm. I'm gonna have dreams about it, and then I'll pursue it and put it into action. But don't if you truly believe in what you're doing, don't let anything knock you off course. Broadcasting TV, broadcasting the real TV.
The state supervisor, 311, mayor's office, like this.
You're choosing to do it. Like you're choosing to record me. Like you're choosing to have me in your bed and not allowing it.
At this point, he starts losing it. He almost wants to fight me here. I can feel it. I see it in his face. But I'm not backing. I will never, I want you guys to listen to this. Never fight anyone in this facility. Never. I will never raise my hand. I will never hit back, ever. This is all about exposing them, showing them for what they are.
Email to be in their bed or
then you guys call the cops now, so I gotta talk to the cops.
The cops aren't here. I didn't call the cops. I had nothing to do with that. You're harassing me. I didn't call the cops.
I'm a client with a concern.
And as far as security, you cannot be in this area. You want to record, you have to record me.
Where does it say I can't be in this
This
area?
is, I'm telling you as...
Nah, you can't tell me nothing.
Yes, I can. You
You
cannot
can't
be
tell
in
me
my
nothing,
space.
bro.
You cannot be in my space.
You cannot tell me nothing, nada, papi.
You cannot tell me nothing.
You cannot be on the space.
Just like I can't tell you to shave your beard, you can't tell me where to stand, papa.
I have to talk to my coworker. You cannot be in my space. This is a private conversation. You're in our area. You
That
cannot be in my
sucks.
space.
That
You cannot be in our space.
sucks, pal.
Again, you cannot be in our
You can
space.
keep saying it.
Yeah, you're still gonna violate. And that's the problem. You're harassing and violating us.
You walked up to me, so
This is...
you were all the way over there.
This is the area. You cannot pass this.
Past what?
This is the area. You cannot pass this. This is the area. You cannot pass this. Pass what, you jerk off?
Invisible thing you just did.
Yes, and that's the problem. You're harassing and violating us.
You walked up to me, so
This is...
you were all the way over there.
This is the area. You cannot pass this.
Past what? The invisible thing you just did.
Yes, yes. And it's sad that I would have to put this line
Alright.
to prevent an individual
Well, put a line
that
there.
doesn't understand
Put a line there.
a response of actual something that...
But right now, there's no line there. There's nothing. That's
I'm
sad.
telling you, you can't be here. I'm telling you, you can't be
You
here.
can keep
You
saying
gotta go
it.
upstairs. You have to go upstairs. You have to go upstairs. You have to go upstairs.
What? I don't understand. Like, he's been here. The video, it says 23 minutes and 39 seconds, but this has been going on for much longer than that. What in his... That's what I'm saying. He starts to lose it. What about me makes you think you're going to be able to tell me I have to go upstairs? Like, he's losing touch with reality. There's nothing... You telling me I have to go upstairs is what more would make me stay downstairs. You guys are incompetent. You guys are basically stealing money. Your security, who provides no security, you're out of uniform. This whole entire time, you've not been in your uniform. You guys are classless, unprofessional, moron bastards. And that's why you guys keep looking like buffoons and morons. I know actually a lot of them, they are familiar with who I am and where I'm from. To any of you Department of Homeless Services staff, to any of you Arrow Security team members, you guys are moron bastards. I'm going to continue to expose you guys and make you look like absolute fools and get you removed from your position so we could get people who actually work, take their jobs seriously, to be in position to help these women. You guys are finito. It might take a little while. It could be 2 years, could be 3 years, but I promise you, it's a laugh now, cry later situation. I'm pushing the issue. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping.
You're missing out your bed. There's actually a bed up there that you're not on.
Well,
Another female could be in right
we're gonna wait for the police to come. We're gonna talk about how I was assaulted. You stood there. We're gonna show them the video. But anyway, I'm gonna be right here.
This is wrong.
All right.
This was wrong. You're being a bully right now.
I'm not bullying.
You are. You're a bully.
I'm a woman with a camera, a strong black woman with a camera.
You're a strong
All right.
woman that's bullying right now.
Bullying who?
Yes, you're bullying.
You a grown man with a big bed. How I'm bullying you?
You're harassing us.
I'm harassing you.
I'm asking you to stop recording.
How am I harassing you?
Again, I'm not.
What is the
I
harassment?
have no issue. You're recording. You're recording me. You're recording me. I'm not recording you.
That's not harassment.
Yes, it is. I have no anything with you right now.
So call the
If you want to
police.
record, if you're in a situation, I can understand it. There's no situation.
Yeah, there was a situation.
No, it wasn't.
There wasn't a situation?
Not with me and-
Guys, remember this. I'm going to upload the video. There was no situation. This man is sitting here with a straight face saying there was no situation, but you're going to see the situation.
Okay.
Did you guys just hear that? This is why you record. This is low-life bastard, moron bastard. This is why I record. You're sitting here with a straight face and a big beard saying there was no situation. We just saw me get assaulted twice in front of you. First time, a client had to drag a woman off of me. Second time on camera, we saw you look, see me about to get hit, and you moved to the side. And then there was another time where the woman jumped on my back and tried to take my phone. All 3 times you stood there, watched, did nothing. He said there was no situation. Let's rewind it.
Live situation.
No, it wasn't.
There wasn't a situation?
Not with me.
Guys, remember this. I'm going to upload the video. There was no situation. This man is sitting here with a straight face saying there was no situation, but you're going to see the situation.
Okay.
You lying rat, big bearded bastard. You're a lying rat, big bearded bastard. And that's why I record. That's why I record. Because one day you're going to sit in a little tiny room in a deposition. It's going to be my lawyer there. It's going to be a little lady with a typewriter there. It's going to be your lawyer there. And they're going to ask you about this video. They're going to ask me too. They're going to ask me a lot of questions. So, David, you're a woman? How long you been feeling like a woman? Well, I always kind of felt a little something strange, you know? I always had a little tingle in my butthole. Always was there. I never scratched it until one day. But, yeah. Everybody gets to sit here and see you lie. And then you're saying there's no reason for me to record. There's no issue. Nothing happened that you need to record. This is what happened. If I wasn't recording, this wouldn't be captured. People wouldn't see that you're a low-life liar.
Live, you can go back. You can save that live.
Excuse me?
You're gonna save that live and go back. You're gonna show the cops. You're gonna show your lawyer.
I don't want to get a Hispanic or a black woman in trouble, so no. I'm not going to do
So
that.
this is just for your pleasure, then.
I'm not going to do
So
that.
this is for your pleasure.
No, this is for you guys. This is to show your behavior.
You just saw a Hispanic woman apparently try to attack you.
Uh-huh.
Put that on camera, yet you're not going to do anything with it.
Nope.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to deal with y'all. That's why I'm here, for your behavior.
And what's going to happen to me?
Look at the deflection. Why do you want me to get that woman in trouble? I didn't know she was going to be there. I even know her name. I'm not saying her name on camera. I don't want anybody to call DHS, to call 311, to call 911 and get that woman in trouble. Why are you putting her on blast? She got enough to deal with in her life. It's not about her. It's about y'all. It's about staff. It's about security. It's about DHS. It's about the people that work at these facilities and take our tax dollars and don't help these women. Some of these women have been in there for years, guys. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Never found housing. These people don't help them. They just collect paychecks. He wants me to, why don't I take the live and show the cops? The goal isn't to get that woman put in jail. Rat bastard. That's not the goal. It's not what I want. I want her to get help. Whether that's housing, whether that's therapy, that's where that money should go. Not to you sitting out of uniform in a hoodie with your hat and your rat bastard beard doing nothing, lying out of your teeth. That's not what I want my money to go to. I want my money to go to her. Why don't you show the cops what happened? What is it for your pleasure? No, bro. My pleasure is to watch you lose your job and not be able to work for the city and take our tax dollars. We don't want people like you taking our tax dollars for nothing, stealing. You're essentially stealing. People watched you be security and do nothing as I was attacked. What if I would have hit those women back? I'd never do it, but what if I did?
We'll see, brother. We'll see if you're still employed.
So you're trying to get
It's not even worth it. It's bigger than that.
You're harassing.
Arrow might not even. Arrow?
So you're trying to get a reaction out of me so I can get fired? Is that what you're antagonizing?
Your behavior is already enough.
You're antagonizing.
Your behavior
You're antagonizing.
is already enough.
You're antagonizing me.
All right.
You're harassing and
No, I'm recording you.
No,
You decided to walk and stand
but you're in our way recording.
and stand right next to me and have a conversation.
Again, you're recording and I'm asking you nicely to stop recording.
And I'm telling you, fuck off. I'm gonna keep
So
recording.
you're disrespecting me.
Yes,
Not only did
I
you
am.
say
I am.
You're not listening.
Next to me and have a conversation.
I'm actually, fuck off, bro, at this point. You're not fucking getting, you're not computing. I gotta talk in a way for you to understand, rap bastard bad boy. Fuck off. You understand that one? You get that one?
Again, you're recording.
I think they look and they really start to think like I'm a sissy. Like, no, bro, fuck off. You get this language? You understand that? Rap bastard bad boy.
And I'm asking you nicely to stop recording.
And I'm telling you, fuck off. I'm gonna keep
So
recording.
you're disrespecting me.
Yes,
Not only did
I
you
am.
say
I am.
You're not listening. You also cursed at
I'm
me
telling you to fuck
on your
off.
live.
Yeah.
Yes. The
First
disrespect.
Amendment.
The
Freedom of
disrespect.
speech.
So I can say whatever I want. So I can
You
call
could, but
man.
you're
I can say fuck
you're
I
on
can
the
say
clock.
all those things.
You
I'm
have to
actually
be
off the
professional.
clock. I'm off the clock right now.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
You work here though, right?
What do you
So what?
say?
Off the clock.
All right.
And I'm asking you nicely to stop recording me. Because right now I'm a civilian.
Okay.
I'm a civilian. And you're recording a civilian.
Okay.
In a private facility.
It's public, but you can keep saying that. Just shows it shows how uneducated you are.
Okay, so is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to ha me? Trying to show how stupid I am?
Nah, it shows the level of intelligence and the behavior and a lack of professionalism
That sounds very
by the people who work
That
here.
sounds like a bully.
How can people with a lack of education help anybody? If you can't help yourself,
My job is
how
to
can
help individuals. Operations and caseworkers are there to help any female in here. My job is to secure the building.
I've documented them not helping females.
So that has nothing to do with me.
But you work here, you security, you're responsible for everybody's safety.
His job is to secure the building. Did you just hear him? Let's go back. Did it look secure when I got attacked 3 times? We saw 2 times on camera. Did it look secure any of the times I was attacked?
Operations and caseworkers are there to help any female in here. My job is to secure the building.
I've documented them not helping females.
I've documented you not helping females, not securing the building, not keeping a safe environment. It's not harassment, Papa. It's exposure. You not doing your job. It's not a safe environment. How can anybody get any services if they're being attacked?
That has nothing to do with me.
But you work here, you security,
Operations and caseworkers are there.
It has nothing to do with me. He's supposed to secure the building. Listen to what he says. He doesn't realize, these people don't realize that they're exposing themselves.
To help any female in here. My job is to secure the building.
I've documented them not helping females.
That has nothing to do with me.
But you work here, you security, you're responsible for everybody's safety. And if you're not part of the solution, respectfully, you're part of the problem. If you don't tell your supervisor what's going on here is crazy.
Okay. How about you know we're not doing that?
I don't. I see the behavior and I see you guys just sit there and not do nothing. What if I was a crazy person and I hit that
How long
woman?
have you been here?
What if I hit that woman? You didn't do anything. You didn't even care.
Again, I am not allowed to touch.
I'm the person who's showing all the restraint in all these situations. Staff acting like they clients being crazy. I'm the only person showing restraint.
Really?
Really?
If it was restraint, you wouldn't be recording this. You're not holding restraint at all.
This guy's lack of intelligence is mind-boggling. Like, I was talking to him and I'm looking at his face and like, it's not even like he's playing stupid. Like, he's really just stupid. I'm showing restraint. I'm the only person acting like a normal person. No, you're recording. You're not. You're not showing restraint. What? Bro, what is wrong with you? Literally, they could have made up a whole story. The story could have been flipped, but because of the fact that I was recording, they couldn't lie too much. Even though you saw him look in my camera and lie, he couldn't. Like, you know, they couldn't call up the cops and say David was flipping over the walls, karate kicking people, knocking over pit. They couldn't do it because I was recording. If I wasn't, who knows what they would have did.
That's not really doing anything. You're antagonizing the situation.
Okay.
You know these women feel a certain way being recorded, yet you sit there and do that. That is the reason why you almost got assaulted, because the woman, the Hispanic lady, said stop recording her. The person that you're freedom fighting for asked you to stop, and you didn't. Because this is self-serving right now. You're only doing this for yourself. You're not doing this to save anybody. You're not doing this to help anybody.
They called 911 already.
This is
Don't ego trip, bro.
Absolutely. Very narcissistic. Absolutely. You want to be the hero. You have main character syndrome. This isn't about you. There's other individuals here.
Call 911 already.
You're narcissistic. You have the main character syndrome. You want to be the hero. This guy's watches way too much movies. You're narcissistic. Main character syndrome. You want to be the hero.
This is
Don't ego trip, bro.
Absolutely. Very narcissistic. Absolutely. You want to be the hero. You have main character syndrome. This isn't about you. There's other individuals here that need the respect, and you're not giving them that respect.
No, moron, beard, rat bastard. It's about getting you lowlives out of there and me not paying tax dollars for you to guys just get free money while helping nobody, protecting nobody, not keeping a building safe or secure. That's what it's about. Main character syndrome. Narcissistic. Hero. You want to be the hero.
What did you do? Here's the most important thing. What did you do whenever you feel I'm a man, right?
I didn't say that.
When that woman attacked me and the client had to drag her off of me,
You're a woman.
I panned the camera to you and you just were watching.
Why are you recording the situation instead of actually trying to move and get away from the situation? You stood there because you wanted a scene, you wanted to get views.
I'm not pressing charges when the cops come. I'm not gonna tell them nothing about that. I'm not even gonna. I'm actually gonna mention. I'm gonna mention how you didn't do nothing.
Social media is that.
But nobody's pressing charges against that
like
woman.
The likes? That's what you want? Yeah. You want all the likes?
It's a few of them.
There's a few?
It's a few of them. It's a few.
Oh wow. 277. Are they? So what are the comments saying? Read some comments. I would love to know what they're saying. Because
They're saying they're being very racist, so I don't want to say it.
How can I be racist? I'm an Hispanic man. I'm not
No, they're saying that you're waiting for Allah Akbar. I don't want to. That's what they're saying that. They're saying they're being very.
That's what they were saying in the chat. I looked down at the chat because I wasn't reading the chat. There was so much. Shout out to my Muslims. I love all my Muslims. I respect you guys. Shout out all y'all. I respect the Muslim community. I respect the Muslims. But they were like Allah, Akbar, ISIS, Taliban, Al-Qaeda. That's all the comments were saying looking at this guy's beard. They didn't care that I was getting beat up. They didn't care about anything. They were just saying, this dude's beard, he's Al-Qaeda.
Very racist, so I don't.
So what are the comments saying?
Pressing charges against that woman.
The likes? That's what you want? Yeah. You want all the likes?
It's a few of them.
There's a few?
It's a few of them. It's a few.
Oh wow. 277. Are they? So what
I never saw
I'm gonna mention.
Look at that demon girl waiting to beat me up again, bro. She does come and hit. She does come and attack me again later. But I didn't even notice her standing behind me. That's crazy. I should have been on my P's and Q's a little bit more, but I did not even notice her. I just saw it in the video. That's the same one who attacked me. I gotta be a little bit, my head needs to be more on a swivel. This guy had all my attention.
How you didn't do nothing.
Social media is that.
But nobody's pressing charges against that woman.
The likes? That's what you want? Yeah. You want all the likes?
It's a few of them.
There's a few?
It's a few of them. It's a few.
Oh wow. 277. Are they? So what are the comments saying? Read some comments. I would love to know what they're saying. Because
they're saying they're being very racist, so I don't want to say it.
How can I be racist? I'm an Hispanic man. I'm not racist.
They're saying that you're waiting for Allah Akbar. I don't want to. That's what they're saying that. They're saying that. I didn't want to repeat it.
I'm Puerto Rican.
I didn't want to say it.
So wait.
I didn't want to say it.
Is it just women Hispanic or just Hispanic and black men and women? Is it all of it? Because it seems like you have a misogynist. You're a misogynist?
He's a weak. he called me a misogynist. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He tried to flip it that I'm racist. No, bro. I didn't want to read the comments because they were abusing you. Because you look like freaking an Al Qaeda member. That's why I didn't want to read the comments. But you kept pushing it, so I told you what the comments was. And I said it was kind of racist. That's why I didn't want to say it. So then I say it, and somehow he says I'm misogynist. This guy's like a moron bastard, like for real. Like a moron bastard and a half. He's not just a moron bastard. He's a moron bastard, and then he's half of a moron bastard. Like he's plus one and a little bit more.
I'm a misogynist. I don't want to say it.
So wait,
I didn't want to say it.
Is it just women Hispanic, or just Hispanic and black men and women? Is it all of it? Because it seems like you have a misogynist. You're a misogynist?
I'm a misogynist.
Misogynist, moron, bastard are men who think of women as like objects. The level of intelligence in some people, like at this point, I should have stopped talking to him. I should have realized he was as dumb as a bag of bricks.
Like I don't like women. Do I hate men? What are you talking about?
And now he's saying that. Look, do you hear how confused I am? It's like I can't even talk to him. He's like too stupid to talk to.
Have a misogynist. You're a misogynist?
I'm a misogynist. Like I don't like women. Do I hate men?
You're a misogynist. You hate men. You hate men. Yo, bro. God bless you. God bless your family. Get on Indeed. Start looking for some other jobs. Again, it may take 2 years. It may take 3 years. But you guys are up out of here. I promise you that. I promise you that. At the very least, that's going to happen is you guys are going to be up out of it. Promise you that. Are you a misogynist? Do you hate men? I'm so confused. Do you guys hear it? I'm just like, what? The hell are you talking about, bro?
Men and women, is it all of it? Because it seems like you have a misogynist. You're a misogynist?
I'm a misogynist. Like I don't like women.
Do you hate men?
Do I hate men?
Do you hate men?
What are you talking about?
Do you hate men? So if not, why aren't you telling God that he's an Hispanic man? Why are you allowing the racism on your channel?
I can't control people. I can only record what happens, but I can't control people. I'm scared. I'm coming there, you guys, because I'm not.
Hispanic man.
I saw her. I noticed her behind me, and I think she put on her hoodie. So I said, I looked over my shoulder. I saw her looking at me. I was like, I'm scared. I came closer to her. She was plotting on me, that chick.
Why are you allowing the racism on your channel?
I can't control people. I can only record what happens, but I can't control people. I'm scared. I'm coming there, you guys, because I'm not trying to get hit again.
Can I picture somebody? Can I talk to you? And I can picture somebody?
Yeah, you security. So that's like you get. So you in here getting free money.
Ask those people.
People in here fighting, and then what y'all do?
People in your lab. Maybe there's a security guard in there. Ask them.
There's a security guard right here, a licensed New York security guard right here.
So when you're 8 out when you're 16, they didn't say that?
Say what?
That you can't touch any of the clients?
You can defend yourself and you can defend other people.
That's you. I didn't get attacked.
All right.
I didn't get attacked.
So you don't care if I get attacked?
Of course I care. But my moral, what I feel like, that has nothing to do with the situation. We're talking about facts.
All right.
Oh my God. Look at this dude. This dude is trash, man.
All right.
And you ain't gonna help me when I take this spot.
See these motherfuckers just, again, you give a fuck about them. You don't never get involved. What if I am crazy and you standing there not giving a fuck? People, 300 people seeing that. You not doing your job, bro.
Man, would you be able to step in here?
Don't call the police, right? I want to talk to them.
Yes, when they
I'm waiting for them.
This, I don't know. I used to think she was like a client, but this lady works there. maybe the guy identify. You're right. I didn't think about that. He could identify as a female. You're right.
Can you step in there?
I don't want to step in there. I don't
I don't need you to keep getting hit right here.
And what's the funny thing is that room has no cameras. She's telling me to go in a room with no cameras, bro. She's like, go in this room over here where you see all the women like fucking huddled over there. Why are you telling me to go in that room? And this woman too, she told them, she's like, you guys should beat them up. You should, because what they want is they know that they can't really do anything, so they want an altercation to happen. They want somebody to get into a serious situation where I hit them or they hit me, so they could call the police, and then it could actually be a legal matter or a legal situation where somebody gets arrested or somebody goes to the hospital, and then they have a little bit more leeway to do something with me. But as of right now, people hit me, I don't fight back. They don't know what to do. Thank you to the person. You need sleep. Thank you for your sub. Appreciate you.
Please, man. Can you step up there? Outside, do something.
Y'all see that shit, bro? And that's the guy who caused all of it, walking into the woman's room.
Yo,
I'm not.
don't take
Hey, what's wrong?
Do not take me. I'm not her. I'm a stone. I got issues. Do not take me.
I'm not taping
I'm
you.
telling you right now.
Jesus Christ.
Not none of them.
It was messing up, guys. I was so pissed off. I wasn't even able to record her because I knew it was messing up. It was like, damn, if I record and she goes crazy, I don't even get it on camera, me being attacked. So I was trying to like slow play it till the camera started working again, but it wasn't working. It was so annoying.
Who walked out?
Maxwell's going back to her same old bed, and then she misses her bed again, and there's no accommodations to fall back. Well, that's so sad. The same bed you was in. We about to pass somebody to give them. We want to have to come back and refinish laundry, right? It's gonna take like
Somebody said I got a Brooklyn accent. I'm from Harlem. I grew up in the Bronx and Harlem. Somebody said I got a pure NYC accent, Bushwick. From the Bronx and Harlem.
Let's be for
Miss Rodriguez.
Yeah, I was present. She was dressed. I don't know. I'm not
This lady, guys. This lady, Flavor Flav's little sister, bro, is obsessed with me. She drains my energy. Like, I'm usually good at dealing with people and nonsense. This woman right here, Flavor Flav's little sister, this is... Actually, I can't say that. I gotta be responsible. This lady's a nut job. Flavor Flav's little sister, completely bonkers. I get tired Like she made me tired. It's hard to do to get me. She made me tired. Check her out.
Why this fucking bitch still up in here?
Because Brian broke into her room.
Oh yeah.
Brian broke into her room while she was undressed. That's why. That's why.
Exactly. Thank you very much for that. Why do you ever got somebody please on that?
Because I don't like it.
Anti-government. Chill. You was in the Marine Corps. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you. We wouldn't have these freedoms if it wasn't for people like you. So I want to give you a great thanks and thank you for your service, brother. Appreciate you. Love you for taking that risk with your life and, sacrificing your time away from your family and country to keep us safe, keep our freedoms and rights intact. Appreciate you. Anti-government. Appreciate you, brother.
It ain't gonna happen on my watch. It ain't gonna happen. She trying to give a complaint. They not taking it. That's why. Boy, it's so mean to me. What I do to you?
Because you in there, that's what you doing to me.
What I ever say to you?
Hey, I'm saying it to you. You need to see the door and get the fuck up out of
I'm
here.
trying to help you, man.
You ain't trying to help me.
Trying to help
You can
you.
never help me. You can never help me. How the fuck can you help me?
They not helping you. How long you been here?
It ain't your business how long.
I'm not. I'm just asking.
How long you been
You
in
know.
a shelter?
You know how
No,
long you
how long
been.
you
Are they
been in a
helping?
women's shelter? No, you can't help me.
No, are they helping?
Don't worry about what they doing for me. Worry about what's going on with your ass, not what's going on with me. So that you can see, honey, I look good. What about you being in a woman's fucking
She said, I look good. Let's rewind that. I look good.
Don't worry about what they doing for me. Worry about what's going on with your ass, not what's going on with me. So that you can see, honey, I look good. What about you being in a woman's fucking shelter, you punk ass bitch? Record that. Tell them I said it. You a punk bitch in a woman's shelter. If you wasn't a punk, you wouldn't be in here.
God bless
Go
you.
in the man's shelter. Why you ain't in the man's shelter? Because you a punk.
God bless you.
God bless me. Yep, I pray every day that you get your ass the fuck up out of here. You punk bitch. Why you in here? Why you in here? You hot now?
I'm on live, man.
I wouldn't give a fuck if you was.
So I'm not hiding.
Why you in here then? You don't look tranny to me. You don't like.
What's going on?
Not hiding.
Why you in here then? You don't look tranny to me. You don't look like you transitioning either. Like a tranny would have been cut that shit off and put on a dress and at least try to show.
I think this lady actually. Come on, bro. People are so annoying. I think this lady's into me. Like, she'll see me from down the block and she'll start running to like talk to me. I think she actually is like subbed. She's probably in here watching this right now as we speak. So shout out to you, Miss Lady. Again, God bless you, love and respect. She thinks she knows me. She knows the old me. Or she never knew the old me. She knew the younger version of me as a child. We're grew up in the same area. Think she has a son named Taj. Taj? Yeah, Taj. Yeah. But yeah, she thinks she knows me.
So what's your category? What is your category? Other than wanting to be at a woman's shelter. You fucking pervert. You try to sit there while they sleep looking at it, right? Yeah. Watching women while they sleep, right? Trying to go in the bathroom right after they go in there, probably wiping around the toilet just so they set
freestyle.
Well, good. I hope that your day this was get you the fuck up out of here. Why you in here? You the fuck out. You little punk ass bitch. You a punk bitch. You want to be up under these women? How you want to be in here? Just tell me, 1, 2, 3. You ain't gave me one. So you ain't got no reason to be in a woman's shelter, you little punk ass bitch.
I'm homeless.
You homeless? So what? So there are other motherfuckers out there, but they ain't in here. They ain't in here.
I'm a homeless woman.
They ain't in. You a homeless woman?
Wow.
Show me where you a woman at. Motherfuckers out there, but they ain't in.
Look at how creepy she is. Look at where her eyes go. Show me where you're a woman at. No, young lady, I will not. I most certainly will not. How do you feel uncomfortable, but you're asking me, show me where you're a woman at? Show me where you're a woman at. Well, how can I show you that? What are you trying to see, man? What do you want to see? What do you want from me? Do I need an order of restraint against you? What do you want? Look at her. Look at her face. Look at where her eyes go.
I'm a homeless woman.
They ain't in. You a homeless woman?
Wow.
Show me where you a woman at.
He's a homeless.
Where you a woman at? Show me.
I don't make the law.
Show me.
I just follow.
I said, show me you a woman.
What does she want me to show her? Everybody, and this is the crazy thing. All these women you see down here, again, God bless them all. I hope they all get the help that they need, that they're looking for. But none of them, not only do they not have to be down here for all of this, they're not supposed to be down here. At this time, what's going on is like they call it bed check, and all these women you see are supposed to be at their beds. They are all solely down there because I'm down there and this situation is going on. None of them have to be down there. None of them should be down there. But I guess I'm a spectacle. I don't know why they all want to be a part of it if I make them feel so uncomfortable. Yeah, I just felt like that's an important piece of info. They're not even supposed to be down there. There's beds upstairs, and they're supposed to be at their beds at this exact moment.
Homeless women, show me your woman. I heard you be masturbating.
I don't make the law. I just
I don't give a fuck what you make. Why you in here?
Where you hear that from, by the way? What you just said?
Don't worry about where the fuck I heard it from. I heard that you a fucking punk ass bitch in a woman's shelter.
And think about that. All these people they're supposed to be uncomfortable. Look at that face. Look at that thumbnail right there. Jesus. Flavor Flav. Anyway, they should be uncomfortable, right? She's asking me to show me where are you a woman? She wants me to show her where I'm a woman at. What's up, Barbara? How you doing tonight? She wants me to show her where I'm a woman at. That's weird, right? That's a little personal. You want me to show you where I'm a woman at? How can I show you that? Aren't you uncomfortable? Don't you feel like not comfortable with me being here? All right, boom. Then she says she heard I choked the chicken. I'm a chicken choker. So you mean to tell me you guys sit around and talk about me choking my chicken? That's a little creepy. Imagine if me and a bunch of men sat around talking about women finger popping themselves. Like, that would be a little bit like, whoa, what are you guys talking about here? You're a client, they're clients, and you're sitting here talking about them popping themselves? That's a little creepy. That's a little bit of SA-ish, you know? Why is that the topic of conversation? Why are you thinking and fantasizing about that of all things? I don't know. I'm just pointing out little things. It's the little things, the little details that matter. How am I hiding? You're on live hiding out from men. How am I hiding? I'm on live. I'm on live. The whole world can see it. Not only was I on live, I shared the live. I went live and shared the live, breaking down the live. And here I am again talking about the live that I did live when I was live streaming the live. Who's hiding? Ain't no hiding. I'm on Front Street, exposing things, showing things for what they are, and saying not with my tax dollars. I'm not okay with it. It's not happening on my watch. Capiche? It's just not happening. I hate that you guys feel uncomfortable. I hate that staff is manipulating you guys into thinking I'm the problem and I'm the enemy, which in reality, if we were to all work together, if you females would look and realize what's going on for a moment, I would go with you guys. I would go with you guys to Ombudsman and DHS and to the mayor's office and to city chancellor's office. And when you guys have these complaints that you don't feel comfortable with trans or men or whatever you guys want to say, I would come and I would sit down and support you guys. At the end of the day, everybody should feel comfortable. Everybody should feel safe. I respect the trans community. I respect the LGBT community, LGBTQ. I respect everybody. You guys want to feel safe. You don't feel safe. I want to help you guys get to the point where you feel safe and you get the services you're supposed to get. That's the end goal. Stop having the city just take our money to never provide services that we pay for. New York is one of the most heavily taxed cities in the entire world. Yet, we pay for all these services. Sanitation is garbage. There's rats all over the place. We pay all this money for the MTA system. It sucks. It's bad. We pay Border Patrol. We pay Homeland Security to just let people hop over the border. Why are we paying an entire government agency, Border Patrol, to not patrol the border? People don't think these things. I look at and it bothers me. When I see them take taxes out of my check, it bothers me. Because at the end of the day, you're not looking at it in this fashion because we've been conditioned not to look at it for what it is. But imagine you paid a housemaid to clean your house, and every time you came to your house, it was dirty, and she was sitting on her phone with her feet up, or he was sitting on his phone with his feet up. You would look at it and you would say it's unacceptable. This is the same thing that's going on with our tax dollars. We're paying for a cleaning service, and they're not cleaning anything. We would fire those people. We wouldn't continue to pay them to do absolutely nothing and take our money. We wouldn't do it. That's the same thing that's going on with these cities' agencies, Department of Homeless Services. That's why I have an issue with them. If you're watching this, young lady, we're stronger together than we are fighting each other. They don't know what to do with me. They've called NYPD. You guys have seen it. You guys have been a part of it. You've seen it in the flesh. They don't know what to do. The only thing they want right now at this point is for something to happen, you guys to attack me. They would love if I did something. I'll never do it. Too smart. Too in control of myself, my emotions, who I am as a person. Never would do it. But they're hoping an altercation happens in which one of you guys do something, get hurt, and then they could have a situation where police can get involved, or they could go to the higher ups and Department of Homeless Services and get something done. But as of right now, they just don't know what to do with me. How long have we been live? 2 hours. 2 hours. I'm exhausted, guys. After my little run-in with the police, NYPD. Where's my guys? I want to give a shout out to two of my NYPD buddies, two of my NYPD brothers. Well, actually, I can. What am I doing? I could show you guys from here. Basically, this is an hour. This lady yelling at me. I mean, we could sit and watch it, but it's just repetitive. Just her yelling at me. Jenny in the house. What's up, Jenny? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? I think I go. Can I do it? Okay, go here. Post. We hit 6,000 a day, guys. Appreciate you guys for that. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. The growth, how quickly we're jumping up the ladders. I truly appreciate all you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. As I always tell you, I know you guys could be doing a million other things. You know, the fact that you guys take your time to be here with me, hang out, chit chat. Really love it. Really appreciate it. All my mods, Jenny, Barbara, thank you guys. Love you guys. Sean Little, love you guys. This is my second channel here, David, New York, NYC. My application, people keep saying I'm not press. You're not really press. You're not really media. Well, guess what, guys? I submitted an application to get my press pass, and I had to submit 6 events that I attended. 6 events that I attended in New York. I submitted 6, and 4 of them were approved, but 2 of them, they said they didn't count those as events. So I had to go and submit 2 more, which that's what this is. I submitted 2 more. Hopefully those 2 get approved. And your gal, Davina, New York, Davina Nueva York, gets her press passes. And what are they going to say? What are they going to say then when I got the press pass? They're going to say, you're not a journalist. You're fake news. You're fake. No, Trump says I'm the real news. I give it to you straight, live, raw videos. Donald T. Johnson, brother, what's up? This guy said it. You said some really mean things to me, Donald T. Johnson, when I got arrested. But I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want that out there. See, the funny thing is, what he let me know is they have your whole history. Not only a criminal record, but they know things that have happened to you, like medically, all types of things. And he said something. You know what you said to me, Donald? It was really hurtful. It was really traumatic. I still have PTSD over it. It wasn't nice, Donald. Donald T. Johnson, Transit District 4. He was the cop who he was assigned to me. They had to take me to the hospital after they beat me. Beat me so badly, Donald. Look at the injuries, Donald. It hurt so much. But you said some really mean things. But other than that, you were actually, I'd hang out with you, Donald. Donald T. Johnson. You made it fun. I enjoyed my time with you. I'm going to post a video. I caught him watching football. So before I got beat up and roughed up and sacked and punched and all that, I caught Donald on his phone. I'm going to drop that video when I get the chance. I'm going to make a short of it. Let you guys see who Donald T. Johnson is. Love you, Donald. Leave my lady alone. This guy, what's his name? What's his name? I looked it up. Where'd I put it? I didn't put it. Jared Delaney. So this tough guy, I was at the protest, the $2.90 protest, the mass shooting in which two innocent bystanders were shot. The suspect was shot, and they wound up shooting their own partner. I was at that protest. I was there as a journalist. I was not a protester. And as you guys know, the First Amendment, not only does it protect freedom of press, that's your ability to record, for you, those of you who don't know, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom to assembly, which is protest. So I wasn't protesting, but I guess the argument could be made that it might have looked like I was, or was protesting. It might have looked that way, even though I was there as pressed. I never participated in any of the chants, any of that. I was there as press, but the argument, I guess, could be made from a police officer's standpoint that I was a part of the protest. We have freedom of assembly. We have the right to protest. So I was doing two protected activities: freedom of press, freedom of assembly. That's the right to record as a journalist, media, and freedom of assembly. That's the right to protest and address your government. In the video, you watch the white shirts, the sergeants. Actually, why am I talking when I can just show you guys? I do too much talking. All talking, no action. So in this video, you'll see the main officer, the lead officer, tell everybody, don't break rank, don't break file. Tells everybody stay in their positions. Jared over here, the hothead. So you'll see Jared a couple times in this video. He's real aggressive with everybody. He's the officer who winds up punching me in the head at least 10 times, punching me in the ribs, scraping the top of my head. Scrape right there. He drags my head against the concrete. Knees me in the shoulder blade and the neck. Jared, you silly little bugger. You would never do that to me if it was just me and you walking down an alley. You'd probably pull out your phone and act like you're talking to your husband, which is fine, but I mean, to just do that so cowardly while my hands are behind my back with 20 cops on top of me, for you to take those cheap shots, man, I mean, I feel for you. Like, I'm not even, I could be mad, but I feel for you, brother. I feel for you. You would never do something like that to a man on his feet, face to face, odds even. I looked in your face the following day, and I could see exactly who you are as a person. When I approached you and asked you for your name and badge number, we'll look at that video next. But let's check it out. This is me getting walloped. It's like, you ever see the video when there's 50 hyenas and there's one male lion? And it's just like 50 hyenas trying to make it even, but the lion's still putting up a good fight. It's kind of like one of those safari videos. Did you hear him? That's the captain. Stay in your positions. Stay in your positions. Stay in your positions. Let's rewind it. 3 times. Stay in your position. Stay in your position. Stay in your position. Stay in your position. This is a white shirt captain, guys. Lieutenant or captain. Check me out. I'm chill. I'm calm. I'm trying to keep my distance, not be directly in the fray, but little skirmishes start breaking out. But check me out. Never really taking part in the protest. Just recording as a journalist. That's Jared right there. Jared, you little sicko. You little freaky boy, you. You wanted to touch me. You wanted to touch this strong black woman, you little freaky boy. Look, he's already touching women, touching people. Check out Jared, guy. This guy's a loose cannon. His rap sheet is insane, guys. Insane, his rap sheet. Look at him, there's him right there. That's Jared pushing our lady. Look at him. That's Jared.
This is America.
This was a protest in Brooklyn because of a man was. It was a mass shooting, they're calling it. So a man didn't pay the train fare, $2.90, and police proceeded to chase and shoot him. In the process of shooting him, they shot 2 innocent people who had nothing to do with the situation. One of them, I believe, is still in critical condition on life support. He got shot in the head. The other gentleman, I'm not sure where he got shot, and a police officer was shot. So in total, 4 people were shot over $2.90. This protest took place at the train station where this occurred, and then the protesters walked down to the police station headquarters where the police officers who shot him, I believe, work. I believe. Look at Jared comes again. He comes crazy and grabs this person's umbrella. I don't know if I get it, but he comes like a madman, grabs this person's umbrella. Jared was going nuts. He was like a dog off of a leash, a little wild boar. Like, look at Jared. Once again, Jared, guys, you gotta look at his complaints. This guy has like 100 complaints. So they let go pepper spray. Everybody's choking. I take my mask out, put my mask on, mask up real quick. Good guy activism in the chat, guys. Go check him out. He's a activist, First Amendment auditor, cop watch. He fits into all those categories. He holds police and government officials accountable. True hero, warrior, and my boyfriend. Much appreciated the work you do, good guy activism. Everybody go check him out. That cop roughed him up, and I said, don't touch my boyfriend. Don't touch my boyfriend. Let's go to that. Let's take a short commercial break and go see me help my guy, good guy activism. I told that cop, I said, don't touch my boyfriend. Who do you think you are? Where's your business card? Don't touch my boyfriend.
Thank you for sending me money through Remitly, beta. It went straight into my account. How easy was that?
Guys, don't block Chuck Puck. Guys,
look at this rat, this fat rat. I was gonna get him. He's security, but I saw GGA and the cops start getting handsy, so I had to get involved. Nobody's gonna touch my boyfriend right in front of my face. All you cops like going hands-on with GGA when I'm not around, When I'm around, you're not going hands on with my guy. I'll tell you that right now. Not on my watch. You go hands on with him, you gonna go hands on with me too, boo boo. You go hands on with my man, you gonna have to go hands on with me too. Period.
Don't block Chuck Puck.
Fat rat. Fat rat. I was gonna get him.
But you're close to a police vehicle.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just walk up to people and put your hands up, all right? Where's your card? Where's your card?
They close to a police vehicle.
Think you are, bro?
Yeah,
You guys all right?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Whatever I was trying to say, I couldn't say it. Chuck Park. I don't know what I was saying.
You got okay, but you're close to a police vehicle.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just walk up to people and put your hands up, all right? Where's your card? Where's your card?
They close to a police vehicle.
Think you are, bro?
Yeah,
You guys all right?
bro.
You guys all
Yeah,
right?
anybody could come up and film inside a police vehicle. You can't go and grab them,
You
bro.
cannot go to the vehicle.
You see how his energy changed? When a strong black woman steps into a situation, it changes everything. He thought he could just go hands on with GGA and he didn't have nobody with him. I come out the shadows like the strong black woman I am, and I regulate. Regulate. You don't put your hands on my man. Look at it. Look at his face. Look at his whole demeanor change. Don't you ever put your hands on my man.
You're smoking hard, bro.
Yeah,
You guys all right?
bro.
You guys all
Yeah,
right?
anybody could come up and film inside a police vehicle.
Why he ain't put his hands on me? Why he ain't put his hands on me? I'm doing the same thing GJ was doing. Why he ain't put his hands on me?
You can't go and grab him,
You
bro.
cannot go to the vehicle like that.
You're smoking hard.
Let's give us your card.
Bro. Bugging.
You guys all right?
Shut up.
It's like you want to get an EDP, bro.
You're right.
You guys cannot go.
We just need your card at this point. You put your hands on
You're
it.
the law.
Cannot go to the
You were just over there on your phone. We recorded it. You were too busy. You didn't even see what was going on over
I'm
there.
making sure you guys
Can we
are
just
right.
get your card, please?
Yeah,
At
give
this
me a
point.
second. I gotta get a car for you guys.
All right,
I'll write it down. I'll write it down. What do you want me to write for you?
Well, you're supposed to produce
Yes.
an actual card.
I don't think. Awesome. All right, listen. I thought
If you touch me again unlawfully, I'm gonna defend
All right,
myself.
you guys all right?
You came up to us fucking with us. You came up to
Bro,
me.
you're in the car.
Bro, the important part is not that I said Chuck Park or whatever word I was trying to say. The important part is nobody's gonna put their hand on my man in front of me.
You had
You
your
had
mask
car
up.
on. You had glass.
You had your mask up.
There's no problem.
You had your mask up.
So what?
You had your mask up in the car.
I'm trying to fight COVID. You want to come over here and touch me?
They asked if we need help. You don't think this gentleman probably needs more help than us? If you want to help somebody, then you
You all right?
become a cop to help
No,
people.
Chris. I'm here
All
at the
right.
gate.
I'm worrying about the bullshit, bro. There's no cars over here.
I don't have any cars left, guys. So you want
So you don't have any cards?
And that's actually breaking a law. The right to record, the right to know act, they're supposed to provide a card. Let's go back here. Don't start me. Or why would they start me all the way over?
We are here, guys.
All right, Jared. Darren is just like Diddy at a freaky party. He's touching everybody. Jared is like Diddy at a baby oil party. He's touching everybody. Nobody's safe when Jared's around. He's like Diddy at a baby oil party. He's touching everybody. We've seen him already touch like 3-4 people. That's the cop that assaulted me, guys. When I keep saying Jared, that's who I'm referring to. This guy.
They're like, oh, pepper spray, guys. Pepper spray, pepper spray.
Look how soft all these cops are. Coughing, coughing. I'm hit with the same pepper spray they're hit with. You don't hear, I feel it, but it's not to the point where it's making me cough. All these out of shape, unfit cops coughing like babies. Notice how I'm not, you see all the protesters in that little clutter. I'm not in it. I'm not trying to be in the midst of the cops and the protesters. And you see, I'm recording police as they run by me. All these police are running by me. That's the captain who told everybody not to break position right there. I'm amongst a whole bunch of white shirts. So everybody sees I'm not a threat. The Diddler Jared. What's your name, you creep? Jared the Diddler comes out of nowhere and tries to get a tight grasp on my booty hole. God, Jared, you're a creep, bro. Jared Delaney. Jared the Diddler jumps out of the crowd and hunts me down. Everybody's running. This is the lead. This is the captain in charge of the whole crew. He's the one barking out all the orders. Look at everybody run by me. Check out Jared, guys. David's not a threat. David's not a problem. David's just a journalist doing journalist work. Check out Jared. Look at that fat cop. He pushes that lady in the back for no reason. Check that out. I didn't even realize that. He just comes and pushes that girl in the back for no reason. Oh, I'm on the sidewalk, guys, the whole time. That's another important fact. Because they didn't want people on the sidewalk. They started, in the street. They started making arrests because people were in the street. Look at all the white shirts I'm around. Look at all the cops I'm around. Not a threat. Nobody has looked at me as a threat at all. Look at the space I'm giving it. Okay, everybody's going to clutter right there. I'm going to try to get in position to get a shot, but I'm not going to get in the middle of it all. Look at, this is the best part. I forgot this part. Jared comes out of the dumpster. He comes like out of the dumpster. Watch this. It's dead serious, like the rat he is. He comes out of the dumpster like a cockroach and jumps on me. You're literally going to see it. There he is. He faked me out too. Look, like he completely wants to come after me, but I guess because he sees the camera, he goes around the camera. Check him out. He could have went straight to me, but look at him come out the garbage can. Look. Check it out, guys. Literally, you see him come out the garbage can like a cockroach. He did it real slick. I'll give him props. Jared, you hurt me, bro. You hurt me really bad, bro. My neck, my back, my legs. I'm in constant pain. I've been having nightmares about that night. I don't think I'll ever be the same after that, bro. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. PTSD is real. It's most definitely real. Mental and emotional health is definitely a real thing. You go through something like that, it affects you. It sticks with you. I've been trying to shake it, but I just want Jared off the streets before he kills somebody. The guy's a loose cannon. He's a complete loose cannon. Can I flip the camera? I can't. Can't flip the camera. But yeah. So that's what happened. I was charged with disorderly conduct. I wasn't even charged with. I'm not gonna help NYPD out. I'm not gonna help you guys out. I was charged with disorderly conduct, and it was a desk appearance ticket. Like not even a misdemeanor. It was like a violation almost. I believe. So they always say criminals always return to the scene of the crime. So I went to another protest because that didn't scare me. You want to beat me up with 20 people, it only makes me feel more confident. Oh, when you come to beat me up, you bring 20 guns and 20 men. Like, you think you deter me? It just makes me feel, like I said, you ever see the National Geographics where there's 50 hyenas attacking one lion? That's what I felt like. I felt like a lion, and you guys were just little hyenas cackling. You know, the little cackling hyena sounds? That's what I felt like. So I go back to the protest. I go to another protest. I got out of jail. I went home. I went to sleep. The very next day after that happened, I went to a protest. You don't deter me. You push me forward. Guess who I see at the protest? I was looking to see if they were on their personal phones. I was gonna get their cards right then and there. But you guys lucky. I saw it was your work phone, so I was gonna get on that behind. So I get to the protest. I'm video recording the protest. They're chanting, they're doing their thing. And look who I spy with my little eye, a little piggy on the other side that I recognize. And look who it is.
It could have been Queens. If it wasn't Brownsville, it could have been
It's an NYPD drone. They didn't have the helicopter out that day. They had the drone recording everybody, facial recognitioning everything.
Wherever there is police, there is fire. They will think that we are.
Once everything calmed down, I started looking around. I always like to get cops' names and badge numbers while everything's calm. Get their faces on camera. We could know who was there. If something happens later in the news, something crazy happens, we could have a recollection of all the cops that were there. Whether a protester gets beat up, another fellow journalist gets beat up, we'll have it on record. So always when I go to these protests, when the time permits, I like to stop, get a nice record of all the cops. So this is when I noticed Jared in the corner like a rat. This is after this happened. This is after I got beat up.
Oh, that's the cop who assaulted me.
I think he saw me too. Did you guys see it? I think he saw me too.
That we're making their jobs harder. They will think that we are the problem. We know what the problem is. We know what the problem is.
Yeah, he saw
Oh,
me.
that's the cop who assaulted me, guys. Let's go get his badge number.
And I'm on that butt, boy. You think that little beating did something? Nah, I'm coming right across the street to see you with your buddies.
The cop across the street is the one who assaulted me, guys.
Free the diddler. Usually in these protests, I get worried about jaywalking. I wanted to get to him so bad. I was like, I don't even give a damn if they hit me with jaywalking. I need him. I want him. Oh, fancy seeing you here, buddy. You remember me? Benny Blanco from the Bronx? You didn't think you'd see me again so fast, would you?
I have your card. Your card? Your card. Yeah, 1 second.
Imagine how much emotional control you have to have, right? The mental you have to have. This punk beat you up. Punches to the head, punches to the rib, knee to the neck and the shoulder. And you got to come and look at him face to face. And you know you got to wait for your day in court. You got to handle this legally the right way. This isn't the old days where you hand out justice yourself. You get justice in court the right way. You handle it like an adult. His little smile, yeah. I was full of emotion seeing him too. Like my adrenaline kicked in. But I'm, you guys know me. I keep it classy. I keep things professional. But dude, come on, bro. He didn't even want to go in the cell with me after he's the one who initiated the arrest, made the arrest, after his captain told everybody stay in positions. He didn't want to go in a cell with me. He didn't want no parts of me. Look at this guy, bro. That's why he was probably bullied. I feel for him. He was probably hurt and abused all his life. Tried out for the teams. Even when he made the teams, he still didn't get the same love everybody else got. It was always gals like me taking the pretty girls. I'm everything he hated as a young lad. And he's like, oh yeah, you want to come over here? Get my shots in that I couldn't get in high school. This guy's a chump, bro. I'll see you in court, Jared. God bless you, bro. I want you to have a nice, safe tour until I get to sit across from you in a deposition. When they do your deposition, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be in the room. I want to look in your face while you say, I don't recall. I don't recall. I don't recall that. I don't recall. You're not going to recall anything. I don't remember that. I don't recall. I might tell them too. I might say, you know what? Whatever you guys want to settle for, whatever you guys would like to settle for, we could cut a quarter of that off. If you guys let me and Jared enter a boxing ring, we both sign off, agree to it, could have some money go to charity and stream it. Whatever money we're gonna settle, we'll cut a quarter of that off. If I get, to get in the ring willingly, Jared agrees, I agree. This guy's like a coward.
I have your card. Your card? Your card.
At this moment, I realized too, I'm like, you're a little bit too close, It definitely happened with him. He definitely remembers it. Let's not give him a reason to fake something or say something happened. That's why you see me take that step back. You gotta use your head. Use your thinking cap. Never use your emotions. Always your thinking cap. Be calculated and smart, ladies and gents. This punk, this guy right here, he really wasn't doing it to me, but he was completely harassing the woman. He was vaping, blowing the smoke in their face. If I was smart, I would have got it, because he's also on, there's a channel that I follow that they have him punching and pushing protesters on the ground. This guy right here, he's a young kid, but he was talking smack to the girls. He was vaping, blowing the smoke in their face. He was just going in, laughing, joking, saying that, oh man, I gotta get those body cams. NYPD don't like giving those body cams up, but they might not have a choice in this situation. But yeah, this guy, he wasn't doing anything to me. Or he was the cop. They were telling me like I had to get up, and I was like, I can't walk. We didn't have too much interaction, but he remembered me as well.
I gotta go to the car.
Can't even look at me. This
guy in the precinct, he was harassing the woman.
Can't even look at me. It's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. It's only fun when you're hunting. But anytime the playing field's leveled, people can't handle it.
This guy in the precinct
Looks so uncomfortable too. Look how he's fidgeting, moving all around.
was harassing the woman, vaping and smoking. Right? Thank you.
He kind of mashed it into my hand too, guys. It was, this guy's a punk. He mashed it. If you notice, he kind of pushed it into my hand, like forcefully.
Is there anything like you need us, right? Thank you.
Any murderers or anything like that? Let us know if there's any crimes.
Appreciate that. Huh? Do I know anything?
Crimes or anything?
Huh?
You know anything about any crimes or anything?
Any crimes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we could go out to dinner and talk about it.
Anything. Let us know.
He remembers me.
I had to sit back and ask myself, am I?
Yeah, guys. So that's what's been going on with moi. It's 11:46 at night. I need to take a nice shower. Get ready for my day. Got a lot accomplished today. I'm really proud of myself. A lot was accomplished today. So that's a great thing. As always, guys, thank you. Got to watch a little bit of the Trump rally. Chit chat. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys are always amazing. I'm going to be going live always throughout the week. Shout out to Viral Opinion. Shout out to Jenny. Good Guy Activism. Thank you, everybody, man. Appreciate all you guys. Love you guys. And have a good night. Whoever you have in your life that you love, that they've pissed you off, you haven't told them you love them in a while, shoot them a text, give them a call, let them know how you feel. Never know what day is going to be your last, We all wake up and take for granted that we're going to get back home safe. You never know. That guy who was on the train, minding his own business, he got shot. He paid his fare to get on the train. The other gentleman didn't. Because somebody didn't pay $2.90, he's got a bullet in his head and he's fighting for his life. He did not expect that was going to happen. He didn't expect to be in a coma, but that is his situation. If you have time, let people you know, let people you love, let them know you love them. Don't be stubborn. Don't be vengeful. But everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there. We made it to Monday. We got 4 more days till the weekend, guys. We can make it. We almost there. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Everybody have a good night. Peace.